My YouTube. Let me check. Everything all right?
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, as usual.
Here we go. Can knocked, I think.
Oh, accept.
Nice. Okay, now chat. No. Is it automatic? No, here we go. Share chat.
Hmm.
Okay, nice. Surely your friend will show up today.
Yeah, maybe yes, maybe not. We skip point 3 if it not show up. And last chance used. Future will be denied. All right. Hello everyone. Podcast. Do everyone hear us?
Yes. Is the audio okay? Do you hear the wizard?
Audio is okay. Audio levels check.
Is he too quiet? Is he too loud?
Always too loud. Okay.
Okay, that's
Microphone
fine.
closer. I am happy, so I am in color. Neko is in Doomer stage, so he is black and white. That's like Tirt Hat. I already demolished two.
Where do you get them?
eBay. You type in wizard Halloween prop hat, boom. That's it. That's the story. And I'm,
How
you
do you
know,
wear
I
the
make it
headset
in
like
rough, and it's okay.
How do,
All right.
do you have like really large ears?
It's just
Because
tight.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because my
And
headset
it don't
never...
work with the hat. I have to have it
Yeah,
like
my
that.
headset
It
would
won't
just
work
fall
with the hat.
if I did it like that.
Yeah. Good. Like 5. Audio okay. Then it's time to start the show. Last time, hello everyone.
Hello.
Hello, as usual. It's me, Divium Furor Wizard, with my co-host Neko. That is usual suspect in this channel, and sometimes we invite someone, sometimes they come, sometimes don't. It is what it is. So today we have, last time we speak in March, and a lot of happened from March. As you probably know, we had like 20 shitty MMOs, Descent, many news. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Or not really?
First of all, I'm excited that we don't have to talk about Final Fantasy 14. Hoggers in the chat, please. Second, okay, there's been a bunch of stuff happening, and everything has been slop. Like I even looked into Maple Story recently.
What?
Because, yeah, and I think the classes looked fun because I mean I did play it a little bit before, but not seriously. And I looked into it. I watched like a Korean, you know how there's like BlizzCon for WoW. They had like BlizzCon for Maple Story.
But Maple Story is next on game.
Yes, and it was complete shit. And
Okay.
like they have like in the West they have like a separate server that is less pay to win, so you can't pay to win currency and stuff that only exists in the West. And even that server has like 6 battle passes now. You need like a pet that costs $100. Like it's all going to shit. Then I watched Lost Ark Showcase, trash. Then I played Embers of the Uncrowned, just as expected, mobile port slop. Then I watched, what was it recently? I mean, obviously I played Aion 2 a little bit. I hated that.
Okay.
What else? What am I missing?
Okay, you missed Favor? No, Favor?
Forever.
Forever?
I didn't play that, but it looked
Forever?
fine. But it's also like an MMO light thing.
Forever? Scars of Honor?
Yeah, okay, that's Giga Slop, yeah.
Dracantos?
Also Giga Slop.
How is Gigaslop Dracantos? Come on.
Bro, it's like instanced shit combat, old school art style. Has like the dungeons are terrible. I don't know. I'm never gonna play that again. I'm not. I played it in the first test before they changed the tile stuff, and I hated every single thing about that game. So I just decided to never touch it again. Even if they changed things, I don't care. There was not a single speck of hope that I had in that. So. Yeah.
That's not promising.
Yeah, it's not. It's not.
What else was there?
Recently was announced, right?
Guild Wars 3 was announced.
And that looked like a console game, so slop again.
It was asset reuse from Aion.
Highguard.
And what else was there? Let me think.
Poos, that was.
Spirit Valley. I am surprised by this one. Did you try this one?
I've seen it a little bit. It's not really my type of game, but it didn't look like complete slop at least.
Spirit Whale, like super. Then we have Vindictus, but it's not really an MMO. Well, a lot happens. A lot happens, but let's start with. Let me type in the timestamps for YouTube. Okay, how our we are 50. So 00 intro. Everyone know who we are, and now 15:30. Guild Wars. I'm starting, or you starting?
Go ahead.
I like. I don't get why people like Guild Wars. I try to play this game like multiple times. I'm in a bed. Every time I'm trying to like go through the story, I want to lay down and turn off my computer. I don't really get it, but I am now enlightened person, and I have different like point of view. My point of view is, if people like to eat shit, let them eat shit. They have their like sand. They have like their sand box. They have like sandbox. They're building their castle there. Let them have fun. You don't want to like destroy their games because they will come to your game and make it shit. Okay, let them have let them have their shit on their side. Let them enjoy it. Don't attack it. Praise them. Yes, you play good. Your game is amazing, and don't come close to me. That's it.
Not wrong.
That's my like attitude towards it. I just don't get it why we need Guild Wars 3, and everyone says that Guild Wars 2 is popping off. Guild Wars 2 is like such a successful IP. There is so many like people playing the game. It's so successful, and I don't see those people. Where are they?
I think that's a great point. In my tier list, the Guild Wars 2 is a 6 out of 10, and I regret it. I regret putting it there. I think it's a 5 out of 10, and I think it's very good at that spot, because Guild Wars 2 is like the most mediocre game ever. Like I think it has the best tap target combat, which doesn't say much.
I think WoW will have better tap target combat. No, I think
that's fair.
I have to say WoW tap target combat is best in industry. I play retail, I play classic, and it feels snappy. The skills flow feels good.
Not Aion?
Aion is not tap target. What
is it then?
It's hybrid something. It's crossbreed a dog with the cat.
Yeah, but it's a tap target first.
No, it's not tap target. You don't tap target anyone.
So if you target someone, you press a skill. Does it hit the target?
Yes.
Okay, then it's tap targeting.
Yes, but if you look away, you won't hit him.
What do you mean? Look away.
You look different way. You
Yeah, but
press
if
skill,
you
you won't
target
go
him-
gish.
But if you target him, it does anyways, even if you
No,
look away,
because it will say I cannot see target.
Is that new? Because that's not how it used to be. And your character used to just turn around.
You have to look, and when you press the button, it will target.
And
yes,
then
but if you're gonna press the skill and you're this crosshair is not on a target, you will lose the target.
It's the same in WoW. It wasn't this. Last time I played Aion, it wasn't like in WoW. But maybe they changed it.
Yeah.
Or maybe the wizard has weird options. I don't know.
I don't know. I never tap target. I only tap target when there is right, and you have to do like specific mechanic, and if you fucked up, you wipe the entire right. Then, to be 100%, 100% I tap.
Okay, so do you think WoW is the highest tap target?
Yeah. I think the WoW is WoW is the best tap target game.
Just for the targeting or in general?
In a combat, yeah, tap targeting combat in WoW is the best. Feels like the combat, like tap targeting combat. All right, for people that say that WoW is the same, can you look at character in WoW and press the skill and it will automatically target someone just by looking at him? No.
Actually, in retail, maybe. I don't know about retail. There's probably settings.
It's called sticky targeting. All right, so you but by default, it's not by default. All right, let's not argue. It feels good, then it's good.
Okay.
I am considering Aion as hybrid target. That's it.
That's wrong, but we'll move on.
We'll move on. We Guild Wars 3.
Guild Wars 2 was like the most mediocre game ever because it had like good combat, I think, and I still think it's the best tap target. I think WoW is also close, so I don't completely disagree there. But everything else was really bad. Like the progression is really bad. It's very horizontal, but in the worst way possible, because the horizontal stuff has not a lot of verticality to it. So it's just kind of pointless horizontal that you just do for collecting stuff or some shit. So I didn't like that. And
I have to put up volume on you. Wait.
Okay.
It's max.
I just have to do the scream.
Now?
Hello?
Now should be good.
And Guild Wars 2 has not much to offer for anyone who likes grinding and who likes actual RPG elements. Because an RPG without progression is not really an RPG. In my opinion, anyways. So I think it's only a good game if you're like the most casual person in the world. And you don't give a fuck about no verticality or power fantasy or anything like that. So that's why I think Guild Wars 2 is a perfect example for a 5 out of 10 game. Like it's mediocre as fuck.
But people keep coming to chat and keep telling me that this is like some prodigy game.
I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I just cannot find the I can't find like the proof to that.
So back in the day, Guild Wars 2 actually had a really massive audience also for PvP. They even had esports tournaments and all of that stuff. like in-person tournaments, like World Championships and all of that. And those are the best players, obviously, because though you need to actually know the game. But nowadays, I get that a lot too. Like in my chat or on YouTube or like on Reddit, everyone is always glazing the shit out of Guild Wars 2 and they have no clue what they're talking about. And there's very few people, I think. There's a much lower amount of people actively playing Guild Wars 2 than anyone thinks. I think there's a very loud minority just screaming it's the best game ever, but there's very few people who actively play it. So I don't know
but
why.
I just like the Google Trends show that the game have some interest, but I don't know. I don't see the fans. I don't see I see WoW Andes on chat.
Yeah.
I see Aion fighters. Sometimes Final Fantasy Andes, but Guild Wars 2 Andes, is kinda rare breed. Guild Wars 2 LARP. And we can just for the comparison, we can pull the numbers, the financial numbers. So Lineage had a classic server launch, and it tripled the Guild Wars income. Lineage 2 have the same numbers close to Guild Wars 2, and Aion is like 4x in money. Or 5x than Guild Wars 2.
I mean,
so.
Guild Wars 2 making 3 times of Blade and Soul, that is pathetic, no? Like, Blade and Soul is dead in a ditch.
Yeah, it's very dead. It's very dead.
Also, something that the Guild Wars Andes keep trying to regurgitate all the time is that Guild Wars 2 doesn't have pay to win. It has pay to win. It's just so irrelevant because everything is horizontal that no one cares about it. But it does. It has level boosts. You can buy gold with money. That's the full pay to win that you can have in any game.
So it's not really not pay to win like this. I didn't check.
Yeah.
I have no opinion because to really understand all the shenanigans that they pay to win prepare to you, like to understand the levels of like shenanigans of psychology of all the systems that are built on top of each other. You have to like really spend 100 hours and understand where is the
I mean, the most obvious one is just level boost.
Okay,
you have level boost and you can literally just buy gold.
Okay,
and with gold you can buy legendary weapons. So I think you can't buy all gear because a lot of the ascended gear or legendary armor, for example, you can't just buy. But you could literally log into Guild Wars 2, buy a max level boost, and buy a legendary great sword and have the best weapon in the game, essentially. So, yeah.
All right. So you are not excited for Guild Wars 3?
Ooh, that looked fucking terrible. I think the trailer looked like shit. And then everything they said about it afterwards. I don't know if you read all of this.
No, I watched the trailer. And I said I had seen armors from Aion 2, the assets on the guy. And when he climbed over the hill, that's taken from Blade and Soul. That's, and they said, okay, we are doing great.
I don't know if they want to even, if that's their intention. I think their audience this time is like console gacha.
Oh, maybe.
Like, it won't be a gacha game, obviously, but like that same kind of RPG is what I think it is. And the way they talk about it, or Where Winds Meet is also a great example. It's also not really a gacha, just with skins, right? Mm-hmm. So, like, the approach of Where Winds Meet, it's more single player. You can choose to play with others. There are, like, things and stuff. But most of the time, it's just, it's more of a co-op single player thing. That's the direction I think Guild Wars 3 will go. And that's also kind of what they said. Like, they said, for example... Oh, sorry. I'll close the window. They said, for example, they want to, like... there's so many other games to play. You know what Ghostcrawler also said about his game. There's so many other games to play. Yeah, and it instantly died.
They close it.
And it's like the modern games, like we want to evolve the MMO, but he doesn't say how. He just says they want to evolve it. And then they talk about action combat again, and then they call Guild Wars 2 action combat. And then they say it's a console game, which console action combat is usually slop as well. So it's like all of the... And recently, I think Canon found like a portfolio of a combat designer that's currently working
Oh
at
yeah, I think
ArenaNet.
I've seen that one.
Yeah, and that also looks exactly like what I thought with the console lock-on, like auto-targeting slop. I know you're not that, you're not that against it because you like Wuthering Waves combat, which is, by the way, still
Wuthering Waves combat, when you set it
absolute
up to high
blasphemy.
tier, high like difficulty, is amazing, bro. It's not about
0 out of
targeting,
10.
it's about skill when you parry,
There's no
kitting,
skill.
and then the animation
No.
with the spear.
No.
It's good.
No,
It's
no.
well made. Bro!
No.
Well, the targeting doesn't matter. The skill ceiling, the possibilities matters.
You have like 3 buttons and they all explode your entire screen and the game targets the mobs for you. You might as well play a mobile game.
Yes, if you set up the easy mode that you have like big parry button to press and you spam parry and your character just yeah, I get it.
It's trash. Like the WoWa combat, 1 out of 10.
Bro, how
1
it
out of
feels
10.
good to press buttons, that's important.
It's
The
just-
feeling
but
is
that's
good
just
too.
Dopamine, mobile, big explosion. That's why it feels good to press buttons, not because it's good. It's like I love going to casino because the combat is good at the slot machine. No, it's not good. You know how they do it in the modern like online casinos where like there's like giga animations, like fucking Zeus comes out with a lightning bolt and it's like, oh my god, the combat is so good. No, it's not. This shit's trash. Made for mobile.
I have to disagree.
Okay.
I have to.
that's fine.
Targeting is not the entire story because you can have tap target that feels awful, like the game I played Raven 2.
That's
that is
also
like,
a mobile game.
Yeah, it's mobile. It's like the skills locks you in place. Good example. Let's finish the Guild Wars 2. And then we're
Yes.
gonna enter the combat shenanigans. Let's enter the combat shenanigans out of the gate. All right, 22,
Okay.
38 combat. $22, 48 combat. The targeting is not the entire story, okay? Like for
True.
example, you got the game. What was the name? I already like Vietnam flashback. I push it out from my brain because it was Blue Archive.
Blue Protocol.
Blue Protocol. It was non-target, and how it felt.
Yes.
It was
then
non-target, and what
auto-targeting,
was
the
the
newer
combat?
one.
What was this non-combat? What was this?
Actually, Blue Protocol, when it first launched, so in Japan,
Yes.
before we got the version, the combat was way better. When we got the version, it was mobilified, you know?
Okay.
Mobilified, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, I know what.
And then it was fucking dog shit again.
And Embers is also
Yes.
non-target.
Embers also is a console crossplay mobile port, which also has pretty shitty combat, yes.
Yes. And it's non-target. And what? It feels awful that the World of Warcraft and
Okay.
Guild Wars are way better than this.
Yeah, okay, I'll explain it like this, okay?
Okay, yeah.
S tier, pure action combat.
Okay.
No auto-targeting, no lock-on. Like, you just control your character in all situations, okay? So something like BDO, something like Lost Ark, something like Dragon Nest, okay? That's S tier combat.
Mm-hmm.
Then A tier doesn't exist. B tier is tap targeting. So WoW, Guild Wars 2, because you actually have control over what's going on, but it's a lot more locked in and boring because it's tap targeting. And then below tap targeting, you have lock-on, so something like Elden Ring or like Sekiro or something like that.
Oh my
And
god.
below that, at the F tier, at the bottom of everything is auto-targeting. That shit is absolute subhuman filth. Okay, I don't want to see that in any game ever.
I completely
rather have
disagree
tap
with
targeting.
you. It's not about
Yes.
targeting. It's not. I was like you 10 years ago when I see tap target, get tap target, delete that game. But I have ascended. Targeting is not the entire story. Dashing, dodging, how the skills flow, like how the skills
Of course, there's
flow to
nuance,
each other,
right? Yes.
parrying, blocking, you know, like positioning your character when you have like skills that, like, you know, you drop on the ground and it's like the pancakes on the ground.
Yeah.
It is not the entire story, okay?
I agree. There's nuance.
Nuance. The
There's,
targeting
like, for example,
is not. The targeting is not like number one factor for me. It
Like,
just have
WoW-
to be done good.
WoW combat is better than Ember's combat. Because Embers has dog shit action combat and WoW has good tap target. So I would prefer WoW.
I will agree, because the flow of the
So-
skills in Embers are not that good in WoW.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. There's obviously nuance to this.
Yeah.
But the general rule is what I meant. Yeah. If WoW came out today and you would despise it because tap target for sure? I mean, tap target is 22 years old. So of course we need to move the fuck on. But I would still prefer it over fucking auto target shit. And fucking lock on trash, okay?
As Aion 1 combat is better, just a reminder, WoW has global cooldown. Global cooldown is also not a problem, it's like the design. Like Final Fantasy combat is complete ass. You go and you try to play Final Fantasy, you try to do quests and it's misery and you want to delete the game. But when you enter the raid, when you enter those ultimates, those top raids that the Final Fantasy has to offer, then the combat doesn't really matter. You do mechanics and it come together with combat really well. And combat outside of the raiding is F tier. It's awful. But when you enter the raid, when you enter the encounter that is designed for this combat, that you jump from platforms, do some dancing, you use the move rotation, it's actually like A+S. Alright? I'm not capping.
You would have to pay me $1 million to play Final Fantasy 14. I will never touch that. That is like the worst shit. The combat is like tap target, but worse than WoW somehow. The animations are fucking terrible. Everyone is just standing in place. You can't even make your own builds.
Yes,
There's
I
no
agree with you.
or anything.
I agree with you, but the raids are amazing.
But if I want to play raids, why would I not just play WoW or Lost Ark? Why the fuck would I play
that's true.
I want to go through 600 hours of story slop where the characters say, "Oh, my hero, you've saved the world again." No, I'm not. No, thank you.
It's not 600 hours. It's only 320 hours. Okay, I went through it.
Bro, in 320 hours, I can learn like fucking Chinese. Like, what are you? Fuck no. Yeah.
We're not gonna agree on combat. We'll have to do separate like episode only on combat, and I will prepare Exhibit A, Exhibit B, this spreadsheet, that spreadsheet, and I will demolish you. Okay, but I was not prepared for today. Okay.
Yeah.
So Embers now.
Embers of the Uncrowned.
Yeah.
So initially I was like, this could be kind of good because it looks like they're trying to emulate Lost Ark, and I liked Lost Ark at least for like a couple of months, right?
Yeah.
And then someone in my Discord was like, wait, but this already exists in Korea. I was like, this doesn't exist in Korea. And then it's like, you know about it, the War of Prasia or
yeah.
Chronicles
I discovered
of
it like
Prasia.
recently.
Yeah. And then it was very clear very fast that is just a port. and they just basically changed everything around, removed the IP, removed everything so you can't connect them well together for marketing or something, I'm assuming. And then you play the game, and you can tell very quickly that it definitely is not a proper PC MMO. Oh my god, just the very beginning, like how you progress through like the main quest.
Okay.
Every area looks the exact same. Dark blood zombies. And then there's like some fucking pole in the middle where the strippers are, and you need to kill the pole. And then the area is liberated of all of the demon strippers, and then you go to the next zone. And that's the entire leveling experience. Over and over, in like 10 different zones, you have to do the same thing. Like, I didn't like a single thing about that game again. I gave it a 1.5 out of 10.
I will... What? How much?
Yes. 1.5 out of 10.
No, it's 5.
Hell no.
It's 5. You can... Okay,
No.
you can do pulls. You can pull a lot of monsters. Cast spell and they explode and loot. Ding, 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 ding. So it's 5 already.
No.
5 out of 10, yeah. It's 5 out of 10. Your
That's
character... Okay, listen to me what we have. 1 out of 10 is a game that you open and it crash. Ashes of Creation, okay? Remember that one. You open the game and it don't even work, okay?
Ashes of Creation doesn't even
You have
make it on
20
the
frames
list.
per second. Alright?
Ashes
Your
of Creation
gold is like deletes
it's
in
not
New
on the
World.
list.
This is
It's
1
not
of
on the
10.
list.
You go to New World and your bank is getting robbed, alright?
New World is a 3. New World was twice as good as Embers. I actually think that's pretty accurate, to be honest. And New World is a 3 out of 10. Maybe 3.5.
Wait. Can you join conversation?
Did
He
he
waked
fall
up.
asleep?
He waked up. Poof. Wait. Alright. Whoa! We have him! Deco face.
I don't hear anything, yes?
I don't hear too. Anyway, it was 5, bro. Let him fix stuff. You have to set up in OBS the turn off the camera because it conflict the OBS. Anyway, let him fix the stuff and we're gonna continue. Bro, you...
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, yes, hello?
Yes.
Wait, why can't I hear you guys? One sec.
You're very quiet too.
You're very quiet, very quiet. Okay, Twitch 32,
Hello?
Technical
Hello?
difficulties.
Hello?
He's
Hello?
gamer, bro. He will protect me and we do destroy Neko. I called support.
Wait, why can't I hear you?
He can't hear us.
He can't hear us?
And he's very quiet.
Yeah. TV level production podcast.
Okay, I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
Yes,
hello?
yes.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, what up?
What up?
Sorry, I got the time wrong, man. Oh my god, again.
Bro, I
Shit.
sent you fucking time zone.
That's
That should
insane.
exactly
Yeah, I
show
saw
you
that.
the hour you have in your house.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No worries. We have
How you guys
okay.
doing?
We see this guy on the left. Aion hater,
Uh-huh.
Final Fantasy hater. You have to help me,
Yeah.
okay? He's
Oh my God,
resistant
why?
on my attacks. He's resistant on my damage. I need a buff. You are chanter on Aion. I have to buff so I can do more better DPS.
Yes, we talked about it a little bit already. Well, not Aion, but
Final Fantasy.
I refuse to play Final Fantasy because I don't want to go through, what was it, 350 hours of story? And I
220
hate the
hours
combat
story,
flow.
okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah. even I myself don't want to go through it.
Yeah, That makes sense. Yes.
It's just too much work, man.
Yeah, I just refuse to do that. But
Now
we
you have
didn't
to
talk about
fix your
Aion
camera,
yet, so...
and we're gonna be complete power.
Yes.
My support.
You're
Oh
playing?
no!
Are you gonna be playing 8.0 Wizard? You gonna try
What?
the expansion?
New expansion? I don't know yet.
Of what?
It's gonna be good, man. I don't know whether it's gonna be like good, but it's gonna be good because they're gonna do a lot of changes, and the game is gonna feel fresh, right? So we don't really have a lot of MMOs we can look forward to
That's true.
next year. Yeah, so might as well give it a go, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Aion is gonna come out in what, September? You can play 3 months and then see how it is, and then at that time, if you really want to play something, doesn't matter whether you like it or not, right? We are MMO enjoyers, right? Might as well try it and see how it is. It's new.
If you could try to fix your camera so everyone can see you, and if
Oh,
you're
yeah,
streaming,
yeah.
join us. That will be the like top tier experience.
I mean, I will say this, okay? I will say this. I will give you this, Wizard.
Yeah.
The Aion 2 changes did look positive. Okay? Will that fix the game?
No.
I don't think so.
No.
But
We're gonna go to
is that
Aion
enough?
2 topic. Let's do not steer
Yes.
away. We are on World of Warcraft now. Poof.
Oh.
Let's go. You are the WoW guy. How is the game?
I'm the WoW guy.
Yeah, you are the
Oh.
WoW guy.
I mean, retail WoW, I think, is not even an MMO, to
Okay.
be honest. Like, I think it's more like an arcade, like lobby simulator, where it has nothing to do with an MMO in the original sense, where it's like open world and you have like a community and you explore the universe, whatever the fuck. That I don't think that exists. Oh,
Here we
Okay,
go.
nice.
Yes.
It's a little flickery, so I don't know why Discord camera is like that.
yes, it's for
Amazing.
me too.
Yeah.
I look like I live in a trailer or something. I don't know. My ceiling's so high.
I hope it's okay. I hope like that. It's a little bit flickery, right?
It's fine.
And
Yeah,
wife
this
in
is
the
a
background is farming. Let's go. This is true. True.
Yeah.
True.
My wife is more crazy than me when it comes to play. She played Final Fantasy 14 like 16 hours a day. I don't know what the fuck she's doing. Yeah. I play a bit, I do some content, and then I play Aion 2 and stuff. I play everything else, but she's like always playing FF14. I don't know what. I don't know
Good.
how much.
So we are at the moment. So everything is working. Amazing. Welcome, Artas, Final Fantasy 14 specialist. Aion also play Aions with me. He's proper gamer, okay? I may be fake gamer, but this guy is a proper gamer. Look at him. This is proper gamer. Wife is also pumping. This is like true Chinese experience, more like Asian experience over here. Maximum power. We are at the WoW. We are at the moment on the WoW status, WoW topic, and then we're gonna go into Final Fantasy 14 in episode 3. So we are listening to Neko now. How is
I
how
don't
is
know
your
much.
WoW?
Wow.
Yeah, you can also you also play WoW. Artas, you also play WoW a lot.
I played WoW the last like 6 years, but this season, because I mean the changes that Blizzard were changing, I just didn't believe that it will be good, and it turns out that season 1 is also pretty bad, right? Overall pretty bad, but playable, but overall it's not as good as what people expect. So I tell myself, nah, season 1 I just take a break. Maybe I'll go back to season 2, but right now, Final Fantasy 14 and Aion is occupying me enough, right? I there's no way I play 3 MMO. Like 2 maybe. 2 I can handle.
I don't even play
3,
1, so
yeah, it's difficult. Yeah. So right now I have to give WoW a pass, sadly. But yeah, I do play WoW. I play WoW since Shadowlands. Yeah.
oof.
Yeah.
That's
it was pretty bad.
that's a rough
Yes.
start.
It's rough. It was very rough. I mean, season 2 is when we all quit, right? So we all went back to 14, but Dragonflight was okay when we all came back. Dragonflight was okay. War Within was okay, but Midnight season 1 was pretty bad. I mean, look, man, dude, look, I got a collector edition. I bought it. I just haven't
What?
played yet.
Oh no, he's
Yeah, I
lost.
just haven't played yet.
He's lost. It's over.
Season 2, I might try it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I refused to buy Midnight because it looks fucking terrible.
Yep.
I played a little bit of War Within, but I'm more of a, like, I enjoy Classic a lot more. And so I don't even know much about retail, so you're probably even better for that. So if you have any, like, retail news that you want to share.
I mean, retail is just a shit show right now, right? Like WoW is 20 years already, right? So classic back then. I mean, classic. We are talking about like games like Aion 1. We are talking about games like Lineage, Guild Wars, EverQuest. All these games that is like when WoW came out, classic. That was when like WoW make a big impact, right? Now. WoW been 20 years, right? They have to like become modernized. They have to like catch up with the new audience. So, they became what they became. The game has to be more complex. The game has to be faster. Players got better, blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, it's just too much, man. It reached a point where it become too much. Like even WoW players can't even like understand why WoW became like that. But, their WoW players are all addicts of their game. They have to keep playing. So it became what it became, right? And then Blizzard in season 1 Midnight was like, yeah, this is a little bit too much. Let us just like cut out a little bit. Let us like try to remove this, remove that, try to go back down to earth, try to make retail not so complex again. But I don't think they can. I think, I mean, they show some part that they can, but most of the part they can't. And add-ons all came back anyway. So like season 1 is like they want to try to do something different, but they can't do anything different. And then now the game is back to almost same old. The game looks the same. People are installing 10 add-on to make it looks like it worked like one add-on before. So, I mean, I don't know. Like, this is the main reason why I didn't want to play Midnight Season 1. Because I just don't believe what Blizzard could do. And what they say what they want to do is what eventually will happen. And it turned out not. So, that's just the TLDR of retail right now. I don't think Blizzard knows what to do with it. Yeah.
Neko, you want to add something?
Yeah, I mean, if you compare retail to like vanilla and how different of a game it is, I agree. I think there is no turning back for them. Like they have like a very different arcade mode of WoW now with Mythic Plus and Race to World First, Arena less so, but a little bit like it's all like instanced like arcade game now. And I mean, there's enough people that enjoy that apparently. So it would be stupid for them to change that. So I'm excited for the Classic Plus potentially. That's the only thing that I'm looking forward to. Yeah,
that's the. I think that's at least one thing that, if I were to give Blizzard credit, that is at least something that they are aware of. Like this is what they've been doing, right? Like they've been implementing. They've been like trying to make WoW like this bigger product than like 20 years later WoW Vanilla. 20 years later, WoW retail. But I think they realize that maybe they just can't do that much, and they're exploring options that is like, okay, why don't we just make WoW not just like a retail vanilla thing, a retail classic thing? Why don't we make it like WoW as like an expanded universe where you can have classic, you can have classic plus that it's rumored that is it confirmed that it's out? I mean, nowadays rumors are as good as true, right? So most likely it's gonna happen. So I kind of feel like it's nice that they are exploring like, okay, rather than we give it a shot, Midnight Season 1, we're gonna cut this, that, we're gonna introduce one button rotation, bring people in. But if it just doesn't work out, then fuck it. We just go do retail plus. I'm sorry, classic plus. And honestly speaking, man, like for me, back then when we play an MMORPG, literally we can only play one. We can't play.
Yeah, there was so much stuff to do. There was so much grind. There was so much, time insanely time consuming. You couldn't play two. No way.
Yeah. So I didn't get a chance to play retail again. Not until finally, games all become modernized. Final Fantasy 14, I can play retail WoW, right? But if they do retail plus, classic plus, 100% I'm going back to play. Like, I feel like that's one thing as an MMORPG player you should try, but you didn't, which is, Warcraft. So kind of want to go back and try. Yeah.
Yeah, the Wizard has not really played classic at all, I don't think.
I think the classic WoW, you need a party. I was like duo with some not really smart people. There was 2 of us, and it was very, and it's like I didn't have any add-ons, and I like, where is the NPCs on the map?
Oh.
Where is everything? Nothing is on the map. Quests do not tell you where to go. You have to have all of those ancient knowledge, and people are like, oh, install this add-on, install this add-on. Do you play the game wrong? Install this add-on, and I don't know. Do you know what I did? I pressed the button, and the screen go black. It was like very like experience, and then I went retail, and there is like 70,000 teleports everywhere. I want to go from one map to another, and you have to go through this teleporter, to that teleporter, to this teleporter, and if you have no add-ons, good luck with that. If you don't know the game map and how it was laid out. So the WoW, I have huge friction with it, and I have the one like couple viewers that keep nagging me, so I sometimes from time to time return. They enter the game and it's like, oh my god, it's like so much legacy knowledge, so much like stuff that accumulated over the year that you have to know, or you have to install some kind of thing that will lead you by the hand. So I don't know. We made it right. They are closing like all of those private classic servers right now. I think the tiered one they already got the notice already, so they are preparing something. We may give it a try.
Yeah, Classic Plus, 100%. Yeah, we can play together if you want. Yeah, like Aion, we can play together. Yeah, I don't think I will go like crazy serious into it. I mean,
bro,
retail.
I will tell you something. We're gonna. You said, oh, I'm not gonna play serious crazy the Aion. I'm just gonna casually press it. Everyone died out. No one is playing anymore from E. NA died. EU is one guy and me, the French guy and me. Everyone else died. Underscore, you are above everyone in fucking damage and like the gear. And it's like, yeah, I'm just playing half casually. All right.
I mean,
so I'm afraid you're half casually and WoW gonna be like, for normal people, it's gonna be like, what the fuck, 5 hours per day.
I mean, look, man, like you just now said earlier, right? When we play MMOs back then, we have to spend so much time, we have to grind so much. Like that for me was playing normally. But nowadays, we don't have games like that anymore. So nowadays, I have to divide that attention into
so 16
MMOs,
hours, it's like, I just spend 5 hours per day only on this game. Yeah, it's casual, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like in Aion, I do the same, right? Like 16 hours a day, I play video games. I don't work, right? I'm streaming, right? So I got the luxury to have extra hours to spend on playing games, right? So if I can play Final Fantasy 14 16 hours, I would love to play Final Fantasy 14 16 hours. Like Ultimate Raid, Savage Raid comes out, I will boom 16 hours, right? But once it settle, once we know what we need to do, once we can allocate the time, I only need to play Final Fantasy 40 maybe 2 to 3 hours a day. So that I got another, I got another 12, 15 hours somewhere. So I put in Aion 2, right? And Aion 2, at the moment, it's very sad already. Every day we just run dungeon. Dungeon takes like 5 minutes. We do Transcendence. Transcendence takes like 10 average.
We have to, we have to like, so I have to timestamp the podcast. So we're going to go into Aion now.
So,
do you want to add something?
WoW, right?
Yeah, I want to like.
Right? I can spend time on WoW, Yeah.
Yeah, we have to like have like.
WoW, the real WoW talk starts after BlizzCon.
Okay, so we're gonna return after BlizzCon.
When is it again?
September, I think.
Oh, it's soon. Okay.
September BlizzCon.
That's when they announce all of the new stuff, Classic Plus, and whatever else.
For sure. Yeah, Classic Plus for sure. Actually, quite excited for it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be I'm very pessimistic, obviously. So for me, that's, and I don't even want like a reworked version of an old MMO, preferably. I want like a new big this game is the big thing. But I would take like Classic Plus the best thing I think we're gonna get. So
for WoW, yeah. I mean, look, man, WoW players ain't quitting WoW, man. There's no way they can quit WoW. Like, it's either they still play some sort of WoW, or they just, for fun, log into retail, log into like they are playing WoW, right? Like these WoW players ain't playing another game, So I do think that having Classic Plus is also good for all these MMO enthusiasts, that yes, we can try to pull them into 14, we can try to tell them to try Aion too, but the reality is these WoW players are never gonna quit. So I think rather than them being stuck in the time loop of having to play, Classic, that eventually will become retail anyway, right? Like once Classic goes to BFA, Shadowland, it's gonna become like retail, right? So they already have retail, so I do think they need something. So it's nice that Blizzard at least is, trying to do something. Yeah, I mean, good new one would be best, but Blizzard ain't making another MMO. Like if they would have done it, they would have done it with Overwatch already, right? And they didn't. So I don't think
they have the resources to do it. They have resources to do like 5 WoWs now, but they don't do it. So
they don't have to.
They don't have to. The cow is still alive.
No competition.
Milking. No true. No competition. Good. So WoW topic closed until the Blizzard, and now we entering the Final Fantasy stage. Topic 3, Final Fantasy. We have heard that there is like some amazing new expansion, and everyone is hyping it up. I am not quite sure because they're always hyping. Every expansion is the best, and after the expansion game is like you go through the cycle. You see the like the YouTube pushing you the algorithm pushing you the videos. There is like excitement phase, like the game is the best now. Then the game is dying. And then it's usually like drama that someone said to someone and party exploded. And there is like lawsuits and there is like forum about the mods with people like the drama phase, and then there is new expansion phase, and it's like repeating the cycles. So can you Archers like tell us, is this real? Is this Final Fantasy gonna be now like the top tier dog game? And what about the latest Ultimate, like latest big raid? Was it good? Well, listen. Now you type for it to Yap because we have no clue.
I mean, everything that you just said is correct. And I don't have anything to like defend against. Okay, I'm a Final Fantasy 14 player, right? And I love Final Fantasy 14, right? But the thing is, compared to other Final Fantasy like die-hard defenders, I don't defend the game when the game is bad. I do sing phrases for the game if the game is good, right? I mean, just like Aion 2, just like any other game, just like Warcraft, right? The thing is, it is in that cycle that you mentioned, drama, it's the best thing, it's the worst thing, it's going downhill, and then drama, blah, 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 right? That is true. But the thing is, it is because the game hasn't changed since maybe 3 to 4.0. Like the formula has been pretty same, right? How you level, how the expansion looks like, you do yada yada, 100 hours of story to get end game.
Yeah, for people that don't know, 3.0 is when? How much years?
10 years.
Oh, 10 years.
10, yeah. So these 10 years, they haven't changed anything. These 10 years just add on. And the base of the game, like, combat, they still change. After 3.0 to 4.0, they changed a bit. 4 to 5.0, they changed the last time. 5 to 6, 6 to 7, they didn't change anything. So that is why lately you see more people being like more negative. People like, I mean, and also now this expansion 7.0 is the lowest number of subscribers and or player retention. Like if you look at this ultimate, to answer your question, this ultimate is really, really good. This ultimate is freaking awesome, right? Compared to the previous one, which is in 7.1, which is in this expansion. So each expansion, you got 2 ultimate. So the first ultimate wasn't that good. The second ultimate turned out to be better ultimate. But when you look at the numbers, when you look at like viewership, when you look at number of people that try compared to at the beginning of the expansion or in the previous expansion, this time there's also the kind of seemingly the least amount of participant progging or attempting, and also the expansion is so near, right? There's no reason for them to like try it now. Some people do, there's still a lot of enthusiastic raiders, they do, but the reality is it's not because it's bad. Is this expansion is just, number one, the expansion is just not very well received. Like if you talk to people about Final Fantasy 14 and you talk to people about this expansion, Dawn Trail, people will be like I heard so much bad things about it. Then they are not wrong. But is the game functional? Is the game giving us the same as we had in the previous, say, 2 expansion. Yes, in fact, there's more content this expansion, but people don't care about that. People care about how each other view the game, and the current moment, how people view the game is not good enough.
Oh, the streamer told him the game bad, so the game bad.
Yeah. So it's boring also because we've been pressing the same button. Like Warcraft, even though it can be buggy, even though that it's bad, or Aion too, even if you make a macro, you only press 1 or 2 buttons, but it feels fresh to play. You know what I mean? Now, if Aion goes to 2 years and you press 1 button, I think people will start to complain. Same thing, right? Now, imagine Final Fantasy 14 goes through that for 10 years. So I think players are pretty sick about it, and I think the developers know because numbers don't lie, right? So this time they come up with an expansion that even I was pretty surprised, but like you, I'm not gonna believe in them. I don't believe them until I see it because it's been 10 years that we haven't get it. It's hard to imagine that they can just flip it around and then we all just yay, nah. But it does look very promising though. That's why at the beginning when I joined in, I was like, yo, you guys playing 8.0 because 8.0 does seems like it's gonna be. It might be the same game, like World of Warcraft is still World of Warcraft. It is still gonna be Final Fantasy, but it might go from retail to vanilla to classic to retail type of feel that we might be going into a brand new transition of 14. Now, does that mean that it will be good? I don't know. Because classic to retail, some people will think that it's good, some people think that it's bad. Some people like retail, some people prefer classic, right? So they are gonna change into what they call reborn mode, into evolve mode. So they're gonna take a transition and they're gonna keep it. They wanna transit people slowly. So is it gonna be easier? Is it gonna be better? All these yada yada, we don't know. But based on what we see on the keynote, what Yoshi P present, it does seem like it's something to look forward to. It might be exciting, but whether it will be good, whether it will be good enough for say 2 years of the expansion and good enough for probably another 5 to 10 years, still very early to tell, right? But I do think that it's something finally exciting to share. Like right now, rather than if they don't do anything different, I will be sitting here telling you it's gonna be the same shit, it's gonna be the same also. I mean, I don't even know when I'm gonna be excited. So at least for me, these little promises that they show on the keynote, the changes that Yoshi P talk about, makes me a little bit excited, maybe.
It reminds me a lot of what we talked about before with WoW, actually, because WoW had this Legion where everything changed. Mythic Plus was introduced, 3.0, as you said, for Final Fantasy, and ever since then it's been basically the same with every expansion. So that's kind of what Final Fantasy is going through, and now they're going through a change again, possibly, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, for anyone who's interested,
you guys are you two gonna play?
Are we interested?
Sorry?
Huh?
Are you interested? Are you two gonna play?
I am not sure. I enjoyed my Final Fantasy Adventure. I think it is a good game, but it's kind of flat. It fell flat. Zero gear.
Yeah.
Everyone one rotation. Everyone same gear. You just it's all about how good you're gonna execute the mechanics, and that was I like the more the Aion approach that we have all these new things to discover. Maybe this is the best part, you upgrade this, or this skill is the best. I was missing this in Final Fantasy. It was the individuality of every player was non-existence. Everyone do the same,
true.
And the difference is this guy can press buttons faster. And I will also need to install the cousins, how you call them, for the ping. I had issues with the NA servers. My skills, I pressed the skill and the activation was kind of delayed. Because every good players play on NA apparently. EU is not have many Sturmers.
EU actually got a lot of good players, yeah.
EU actually have good players, but I don't know any Sturmers.
Honestly speaking, after so many years, 30 years of playing MMO, I think at the end of the day, the best players, now just by a little bit, and also I'm not saying all, but EU players always turn out to have the more dedicated player base, the more enthusiastic player base, and eventually the better player it is. It's not just MMORPG, right? Even say Counter-Strike, EUs turn out to be the one that stick around. NAs are the one that join, play, they are good, they leave. But EUs are like, they come in, they might be a smaller community, but they end up staying and they end up being better. That's my experience.
True.
Yeah, that's my experience. Yeah.
True. So we give a try Neko together? Come on.
Bro, if I need to buy like a boost or something. There's no shot.
Oh, I mean, there is rumor, and so far the rumor has been spot on, by the way. Like, obviously, not every information is being released yet, right? We still got 2 more fan fairs. But it's rumored that 8.0 will give you a free boost. Yeah, they want new players to start. They are really pushing for new players to come back in. They really want to make it where everybody feel like they are restarting the game. Like no people fall behind. No people feel that they have ancient knowledge. Everybody is gonna start afresh. Everything that you knew might still be applicable because they're keeping, like I said earlier, they're keeping the old rotation and they're implementing the new rotation. But they are gonna make sure that the new rotation is gonna be better. And there's no more like burst synergy and stuff. So that's another topic, another day, what they're gonna do. But overall, they want to push this new player experience and giving free jump potion to start the new saga, the actual new saga, not 7.0, not Dawn Trail. They're actually gonna push new players to play, and then they're gonna, bro. I'm telling you, man, there's gonna be so many players playing FF14 when it comes in January.
So if
January, okay.
January. So if Neko, we're not gonna have anything to do in menu. if it's gonna be boost and you can just press button and you are already in action, we could try push 1 or 2 dungeons. If the game gonna be good, you're gonna have fun, Neko. If the game gonna be bad, you're gonna make like 6 or 7 hating videos describing what's shit, and you also gonna have content to mold about, so you cannot lose. You cannot lose. We can try.
I mean, it's still pretty far away, so maybe
January, yeah. But because if it's gonna continue like that, you're gonna have every game that comes out is kinda like suboptimal, like Embers, Scars of Honor, Dracantos. They're kinda, they're not the MMO that you're gonna spend your life into. If everything gonna be suboptimal and you're not gonna have WoW Plus Classic up, we can try.
I mean, there's literally nothing else happening, so
yeah, nothing else
maybe
happening.
the chances are good.
Good.
It's actually quite crazy that they're releasing in January. No games get released usually in January.
That's true.
Usually end of the year, like you guys all do YouTube, right? You guys know, right? As revenue are low, everybody already spent all the money.
Yeah, all the budgeting is spent, and it's like
So for Final Fantasy XIV to release in January, I think to me it's kind of crazy. Like,
I like it.
How much money are gonna splash in marketing?
Yeah, people are like
people still got money left
after the Christmas season. People are completely spent. You have like the gift season, Christmas. Trees, then you have a new year, and you are completely like no money, half drunk, lack sleep, like please, I just want to be over. And a game like that, I don't know, maybe because GTA 6.
There's no competition though.
When I hear all of those calls of those, all of those like companies that they making like their quarter investor calls. They say, GTA 6, we have to miss the window. Our game have to be like 3 months before or 3 months after GTA 6 because we're not gonna get any money. Everyone will play GTA 6 maybe because of that. And GTA 6 to be rumored to be like September, October. When is finally releasing?
No, isn't it November now?
November?
Yeah, maybe that's why. November, December, and people can have now time to play Final Fantasy after that one. Maybe that's the reason.
Yeah.
Good.
Smart.
Good. Final Fantasy, I think the topic is we cannot really say much. We may say more after we play it with the new one. My knowledge is outdated. I played like 2 years or 3 years ago. 7.0, the Endwalker.
You didn't miss anything.
Then good, amazing.
Yeah,
And
that's
now
the problem. That's why the number is dropping, because
Yeah.
people start to realize after you play 1 or 2 expansion, usually the first 2 expansion, it doesn't matter where you start, is where, oh, the game is fresh, the game is good. The moment you play 1 or 2 expansion, you start to realize that, wait a second, it's the same thing. Wait a second, I don't have to play. Wait a second, I didn't miss anything. That's why now it became what it is, you know? Yeah.
Okay. Good. So 1 hour mark, and our favorite now. 1:04:50. Aion 2. Neko says, I think the combat in Aion is amazing. He says it's shit tap target. I never press tap target in the game. I only press tap target when you have the Sanctuary 2 and you have to throw the bomb on the Fatso. That's only time I play the tap target gaming in this game.
I mean, I didn't play much Aion 2. I only played when it released in Korea for like a day or two, because I got pissed off by how you level. I got pissed off by how the combat feels, how the classes feel, how the stagger feels, and every class is kind of... Besides, like, which one is the one class? Is it Chanter? That's like a little bit unique. I feel like they felt very homogenized in a lot of ways. So I was like, and then there was obviously the 15 battle passes, and like I was like, nah, I'm good. But the new changes sound better. I mean, for me, that's probably not enough, but maybe a step in the right direction. I don't know. Like, you guys are the Aion 2 experts. Like, do you think, like, in the long term, a game, I mean, it's obviously a theme park, right? With some PvP elements here and there. Do you think that will, with the changes now that have happened or that they announced, that it will have a bigger impact now in the West?
You want to go first, Wizard?
Yeah, I will. Okay, you speak a lot of Final Fantasy. I'm gonna go on Aion rant.
Yeah.
For like hardcore players that play like more 4 or 5 hours a day, 6 hours a day. That's good. That's hardcore for EUNA regions. 16 is not existing anymore. 5, you play 5 to 6 hours a day, you are like already hardcore, because people on average play like 1-2 hour, and that's it. I think it don't change anything. You will like do all the content, and you will like, you know, what else I can do? It's suboptimal. Let's wait for my energy to recharge. And the main issue that the game have for me is, so there is like, I can do this dungeon. Oh, it's fun dungeon. It's I enjoy it. I enjoy doing this like transcendence or conquest or what is in the menu. But after doing it like 20 times already, why would I not go and buy gold from some side or directly from the game? Why would I do it 50, 60, 70 times over and over if I can spend 20 euro and save 2 weeks of farming, you know, $20-30 on the table, and there is this give you enough gold that you have to spend like week farming. That's gonna be the issue for the people that play the game longer than like your regular casual Andy. For casual Andys, I think if you like want to just press buttons, do story, do dungeons like twice a week to your friends, get like a boost pass, it's good. The changes are good because there is now only one subscription, and the price is halved, and it's probably gonna carry over to the Western release. That's they want to have one version of the client, so they don't want to develop like 5 versions of the Aion for every region. They're just gonna make one. They're gonna manually block the content on the release, and when they develop the game, we just ship the same version to the EU and NA frogs, and that's it. So that's why we have changes right now, so they will carry over to West. And what's your take, Artas, on that one?
I mean, Neko is not wrong. At the beginning, it was rough. But, you know, I thought the leveling process was at least unique. Now, I do think that some of the dungeon is way too time-consuming, though. But, you know, overall, actually, I feel like Aion 2 leveling process compared to, like, say, WoW and 14, I actually think it was actually the most fun part. You know, now, the battle passes was way too much. Like, even I don't even buy those battle passes. Like, honestly, you don't even need those battle passes. But again, it's not about whether you need or not, it's that you put it there. When you put it there, you let players see it, you let players get FOMO about it, and then obviously you got players that buy it, and then you got players that don't. So you are obviously going to create that friction of, holy shit, you put so many battle pass, you are number one, greedy, and number two, you know, pay to win, right? That is, like, players will not go and evaluate, is this money well spent? Do you need it or not? They just look at it and, oh, you can spend money. Oh, there's so many places you can spend money. Oh, it's pay to win, right? So I do think that that part is not very smart promoting your game. So that one needs to go. And so far it's been gone. We haven't seen the battle pass in the last 2 months. So maybe they are trying to cut it down, right? And then after that, like Wizard said, the subscription was way too expensive, in my opinion. Like when it was $30, when you need the premium sub. And like Wizard say, you have to get a premium sub. If you don't get a premium sub, you're just wasting double the amount of time. Because of double energy that you gain and double boxes you can open every time you open a finished dungeon. And again, do you need it? No. If you play it for free, if you don't have sub, you just play via the trial version. That's why I call it. I don't call it free to play. It's just free to trial. I think you can get things done. But the thing is, do you want to spend double the amount of time? Now, you can be really lucky and half the amount of time gets you everything you need. But it's an NCSoft game. It's Korea MMO. You don't really gamble on luck. You try to have... that's why, you know, now in Korea, everybody is also hoping for, okay, you have PT this, PT that. Because players nowadays want to make sure that we will put in time, but you need to make sure that we put in X amount of time, we will get rewarded by Y amount, right? So I think that's what they are trying to do also. So the subscription, again, $30, again, just like Battle Pass, it will make players feel that, oh, it's pay to win. So I think they need to get that out in the West. And like Wizard said again, the client has been updated. They are going to, just like Lost Ark, they're going to ship like one client. They're just going to lock content and then release it over time. So I think NA will get every single quality of life change that was very grindy in Aion, Taiwan, and Korea release. So I think global you will start to immediately enjoy global. Like, you know, the game now is enjoyable. But Season 3 got its problem. But ever since they make all these changes, like, you know, mid-Season 2, Season 2 was actually peak for me. Like, Season 1 was all right. There's a lot of problems. They fixed it. Season 2 was the best, in my opinion. Season 3 become too draggy. Like, there's no new gear. Because all the gear that they implemented way too early in Season 1 was what made people feel that the game is pay to win. You can already get that power. That power that if you spend so much money in Season 1, now in Season 3, you are still wearing the same gear, by the way. You know, you're actually still wearing the same gear. But a lot of players transit slowly from Season 2. They make the change, more money to be made, better quality of life, more time spent on making money than grinding stupid pets and stuff. So I think the game sped up a lot because of the changes they made. That's why Season 3 felt like you are at the end already as early as Season 3 start. That's why the entire Season 3, you don't feel like you have a lot of progression, but they do add in some new gear. They add in Brooch. They add in new gear slots. Yada, yada, right? So overall, you still feel a little bit of progression, but it slowed down. So hopefully when they go to NA, I don't know is NA going to start in Season 4 at level 50, or is NA going to start in Season 1 level 45, or maybe accelerated schedule, and then maybe it wouldn't feel so draggy, and hopefully by 6 months time, 5 months time, we get more hype, we get level 50, we get the expansion that we are supposed to get in July, which is pretty exciting, by the way. I think a lot of people will come back to play
for the new expansion.
So any release should be fine. Now, my only thing that I'm concerned, which is why this time after Aion Classic NA, after Classic NA, Aion Classic EU, I'm a little bit more scared that because it's a KMMO, and KMMO has never succeeded. Now, depends on what we define as success, right? Some people will say, oh, you know, like Lost Ark, 1 year they got millions of viewers, that's success. Oh, Throne and Liberty, that is, I mean, I don't know. But
no, Throne and Liberty, let's skip that part of our life.
Yeah, so KMMO never really will make its mark in the West, no matter how good it is. Still, Lost Ark was great. But if you think about it, if Amazon game didn't publish Lost Ark, Did you think that Lost Ark would have gotten that much publicity?
No, they got
That much,
amazing
like-
marketing. They push the numbers because the
Exactly.
marketing. You open every site, you see Lost Ark. That's and also the same
And-
with New World. Also get 1 million views.
And they have Twitch, and Twitch is a gaming biggest streaming platform right now. So
Yeah.
Amazon could push it, like you say. I mean, even Throne and Liberty. I think Amazon game also did a lot for Throne and Liberty to get them at least, even though it's really shit, but still get them where they got to, right? And like you said, New World. Like, think about these games. Think about New World. If Amazon games didn't make New World, it would have fucking died like Ashes of Creed.
Yeah, it was
that
like New World will be like in 6 months it will be over. There were so many glitches.
Yeah.
This game was
Yeah.
insane.
So Lost Ark succeed because of the marketing, not because it's a good game. But even for as good, I mean, it might be the best KMMO that came to the West, to be honest, Lost Ark. So can Aion 2 do it without Amazon games? Is NC West, new division, new CEO, are they gonna do a better job at marketing? Because if they don't, then Aion 2 will fall the same fate as any other KMMO. Most likely it will be around for 6 months. 1 year later, it will die down, very low pop, and then it will just be there just to be there, right? So I that's the only thing that I'm very, kind of skeptical. That's why I will continue to play Taiwan. I will focus on Taiwan, but I will 100% try out global. I will play with you guys, fuck around. This time I will be laggy. This time I will be doing
This time it will be our job to push, yeah.
Yeah, this time you will be carrying me in Ludra and stuff. But dude, the game is fun. Like, I shit you not, ever since Aion 2 came out today, you can ask my wife, I spend an average 10 hours a day playing this game. It's chill. It's simple. Like you say, Chanter was fun at the beginning. I 100% agree. Chanter now also become very homogenized. I think most jobs are homogenized. You press 1 or 2 buttons. But the thing is, when we play retail, while we are like sweating. When we play Final Fantasy 14, we are like sweating. So, like for me, when I play Aion, when I set up the correct macro, when I press the 1 or 2 button and I play Chanter, I buff and spot heal sometimes here and there. It's pretty relaxing. Like I don't look at this as like my main game. I don't look at this as like, oh, the game that I want to try hard. But for what it is, I truly enjoy it. And I hope that people in the West, and the game looks good. This might be the most beautiful MMO I've ever played. And I think
for the Gooners.
Yes.
I mean, bro, the goon material in this game is
top tier.
Woo! It's top tier. It's best tier, in my opinion. So I hope that people give it a try because it's a good game. It's a good game. It's really a good game. Like I can vouch.
From technical point of view, from the technical point of view, I think the game is done really well. I am just like afraid of the fatigue for the like Western players if they're gonna compare how much you have to like do to get your stuff upgraded, and then 250 million for one red part.
See, now the problem is, right? Running the dungeon and doing the content is not that bad because players got better, players got the information, and when global comes out, obviously you got even more information. You can be more optimal. You can meta gaming on the get-go. But the thing is right now, right, despite how efficient we are, you are 100% right with the money part. Like, even for us right now, right, Wizard, we can power through content fast, right?
Yeah.
We don't really earn a lot of money.
Yeah.
And we don't get shit from the dungeon because the drop rate is so bad. So it's like, it's going to be very difficult to upgrade items. Like, even for me right now, I feel like it's hard to upgrade our wings. Like, I mean, obviously, I don't think they plan to make us want to grind and get done in 1 month, right? I think they are making the system like that for us to play for like 6 months, 1 year, right? But like you said, I don't know whether the Western audience will be okay with like, okay, let's grind slowly. Let's just take one step at a time, 1 or 2 days.
Yes, and you're going to see someone that is already maxed out because he just 100k in. And it's like demotivating for the people. And I said to the guy, they contact you too?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So I said, because there was like feedback, and I said,
feedback,
enchanting stones bind to account or character. Yeah, the amplifying stones.
I don't know whether they can do changes like that. Okay, turning a little bit to Throne and Liberty, I heard that Throne and Liberty start receiving feedback from the Western audience,
And the game
just
died in
fucking
Korea
died. Is
completely.
it true? Oh my god! So yeah.
No, no.
I mean, I think one big thing also that you said is like regarding the pay to win with all of the passes and that you can buy stuff. Like for me personally, if I play an RPG of any sort, and especially an MMO, like that is an immediate turnoff because that means min-maxing, which is a big part of the fun, min-maxing progression and like trying to get the most out of your grind is now not dependent on how much you play or how well you play, but how much money you spend. And that's immediately for me already like I'm out of that for like a really serious mode.
But okay, I don't want to be the bad guy here.
You can be the bad guy.
But you see, okay, think about it, right? Who today in 2026 still sit down and grind gold? When we were kids, we don't know better. When we were kids, we were poor. Economy back then was different. People don't make that much salary. I mean, back then, if you play an MMO, usually you would be like, 18, 19 years old. We haven't started working, right? But nowadays, we are grown adults. MMORPG audience are kind of boomer these days, right? We all make some sort of money. And even if we don't make a lot of money, to be honest, nowadays, right? Even if you look at World of Warcraft, even if you look at Final Fantasy 14, even if you look at Guild Wars, right? Any MMOs today, right? That is still out there. No one grind gold anymore because the amount of gold that you sit down here and grind an hour, even if you're an honest player, even though you are a grinder, but you gotta be honest, right? Even if I grind an hour, this amount of gold that I earn is not even equivalent to $3 to $5. If I can make $10 an hour doing the simplest thing or just doing a normal job that you make even more, wouldn't be more efficient to just buy gold? See,
yes.
If you look at all these retail WoW players, nobody grind gold anymore. Every retail WoW players are buying WoW tokens.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I do agree with you though. All of us here are old school MMO players. We all play. We grew up playing MMO, right? We understand the satisfaction of grinding and earning your own power, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, sadly, game really changed to like that. And even for me, I'm thinking like, like I was talking about Wizard about. Obviously, if I do dungeon, I want the cards. I want to get gear score power up via actual in-game system, not the not the upgrading part, or not like Wizard was saying buying weapon for 250 mil. But if I look into that part, okay, I need an upgrade, and the upgrade best is buying from the auction house. Do I want to grind? You know what I mean? So that's the contradict, right? That's the conflict within.
No, I 100% agree. But I think that's exactly the problem. And also,
yes, I agree.
Like you said, like the boomers, we're like all boomers now, and we're like used to. I think that's also something we need to completely like change. I mean, obviously I say we, I mean like a company, obviously, but like in the sense that having no new younger people coming into the genre is like a death sentence anyways, right?
Yeah.
So that's why we're seeing like modern games releasing with giga budgets, 10-year development time, like Throne Liberty or whatever. Even Lost Ark was like, I think a complete miracle that even happened with all of the marketing. And Aion 2, I don't know if it can even get close to something like Lost Ark.
Yeah.
And I'm just searching for, that big new hit, that just generational MMO that just pushes forward for like 10 years on. And that is like the game to play. And to me, this is just, that's why it's just depressing. I think it's
that's
just
why
depressing.
you are a black and white
agree.
color, yeah?
Yeah.
I agree. That's why, like, as good as this game is, as much as we still enjoy, but if they release it like that, I mean, for the way it is, that I think is good enough. I just don't know whether our Western audience would be okay with even, like you were saying, even spending a little bit, because, bro, it's a Korean MMO, man. Sad to say that you really gotta spend a little bit somewhere.
Do you like, if you compared the success of Aion 1 to Aion 2, what do you think about that comparison?
Bro, Aion 1 was just way too good for its time. Aion 1 was revolutionary. Aion 1 was the only game that, in my opinion, in that era, was able to compete with like 14 and even World of Warcraft. Like, if you didn't play Aion 1, because again, right, we very early in the show we talk about how, you know, we didn't have time to play 2 MMOs, right, bro? Even for me, I didn't. But Aion 1 happened in the lucky time where FF11 was like, you know, going through a little bit of slump for a brief period. So I was able to try Aion 1 for like 14 months, about 14 months, 1 year, 1 year, 2 months, yeah. So it was great. Like Aion 1 was great. Like I think Aion 1 was so successful, and it is truly a subscription-based game, no pay to win. And I mean, let's be honest, people also don't really RMT, or RMT weren't that powerful like it is today, right? So trying to RMT was just way more expensive than you playing the cell. And people back then, when they play MMO, they actually sit down and grind. Nowadays, people don't want to grind.
Yeah.
People, if they can spend $5 and get 5 days worth of progress, let's spend $5, right? Actually, Aion 2 at the moment is getting there. Like, I don't know about you, Wizard. Every week I look at my Kina, I'm like, I'm making about 100 million a week.
Yeah, with like multiple characters.
Yes.
And
you
5
also
to
around
10,
there,
5
right?
hour grind per day minimum.
So I was looking at RMT side. I'm like, bro, 100 million, right? It's only $15.
Yeah.
So rather than grinding 1 week, why don't I just spend $15 and I don't have to play my alts anymore, which is miserable. One of the reasons why Lost Ark was so bad is because of playing alts. So Aion 2 is doing the good thing. They are trying to kill alts, which is great. But the thing is, our main still don't gain enough per week for me to feel that it's worth grinding, you know? But Aion 1 was different. Aion 1, anything you grind is so important, is so worth. Any money you get mana stones, you buy enchantment stone, or you buy a Minocio's Warhammer.
And what was the name of the weapon in Aion 1? You get it and it was like good for like 5 expansions.
Bakama Spear.
Yeah.
Yeah, or Bakama Spear or Zephyr Spear, right? So like, you see, like those were worth it. Players don't mind.
Yeah, you
that.
spend like 2 months or 3 months farming it, and when you get it good for like 2 years. That was the day.
But nowadays, it doesn't work like that, right?
Yep.
So it's like, I just don't. I think Aion 2 will be successful. I don't know whether it will be like played longer by the player base like Aion 1, and I don't know whether it will be successful in terms of like marketing and, you know, recognition or people spending money in this game for them to make money like Lost Ark. So kind of a very weird one, but I really hope it succeeds because the game looks amazing. Like, I think the graphic alone is worth saying that it's a well-made game, you know? And after that, combat, I mean, combat so far is not crazy hard, like, you know, Warcraft retail, like you don't have to sweat on it. There's a few mechanics that you have to, but overall the game is pretty casual. I think it fits the audience today, but the monetization part is still gonna be the biggest mental block for people to like truly
enjoy
dive
the game,
into,
yeah.
you know? Yeah.
And even in Korea, obviously, the game is like plummeted, right?
Because there was
season
nothing
3.
to do. They capped
Season 3 was really bad.
Season
Yeah,
3,
season 3.
everyone capped the gear, and they're like, oh, what
Yeah.
I have to do now? Nothing. They just like, yeah, whatever.
Really nothing to do in season 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
They
lack
got
of
too much
content.
holiday. They got voting day. They got national holiday, and all these like 1 or 2 weeks they drag content just it's like 3 months.
Yeah, delayed.
season.
They delayed like
It's too
the
long.
final dungeon like 3 times, or something.
Yeah. Season 2 was so good though, bro. Season 2 was peak Aion 2, in my opinion. So now we restart. Morheim comes out. It's a new chapter. So hopefully they get a patch cycle correctly. But I heard that, like I said earlier, I heard that any will have accelerated schedule. Like your season won't be 3 months long. Your season will be 2 months. And I think season 1, it doesn't matter what you do in season 1. Season 1, just familiarize with the game, fuck around, make some odds, make as much money as you can. Season 2 is where the game gets really, really fun. And hopefully you guys don't get a slog season 3, and then you guys get Morheim quick.
I think they're gonna with the West gonna get season 4 out of the gate, and
I hope so. I do hope so.
with manually blocked in. But what is concerning me, the nerfs. Like the story is like when we play story in season 1, the boss level 20 was blockade for most of the people. The
Holy
Chromed
shit.
dungeon, when the wall touch you, you evaporated. We lack DPS. And now, when I'm repeating this content with like new characters, it's like easy mode. It's nerfed. It's ninja nerfed 100%. Because I have a character that was created by, oh, I drop something here from monster, let's pick it up. Oh, I drop some gloves, oh, they're yellow, let's equip them. No stats rolled. And I'm going to these dungeons now, and you cannot even die. I just like press one button, everything is exploding, and the difficulty dropped by like 70% compared to what it'd be in previous seasons.
It was
So my only concern is with that we also inherit those nerfs from season 4, and when we're gonna do
quality of life.
we're gonna do this new dungeons that gonna be new for people. It's gonna be like easy mode, complete walking pack.
Like you see, bro, if they play the game for a couple of weeks and they do the new pet dungeon, their genius is gonna be so strong.
Yes.
They're gonna kill everything really fast. Yeah.
Yeah, but maybe that's the point, you know. Maybe they're like, maybe that's the target audience here.
Yeah.
We like this is what we want to achieve. It might be more of a niche thing, but will be successful enough for them.
Yeah, people
Could be.
immediately up and going, you know, up and running, playing the game. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
for
we'll
me,
see, I guess.
personally, for me, saying 300 to 400k on launch, and then it will plateau. Then it will, because Aion. Yeah, I see the videos. How the videos are doing, how the like YouTube algorithms and how people are interested. I am like 300k, 400k combined.
Okay. Lost Ark had a legacy for people to follow. Lost Ark was being led on by the Western audience for 8 years. Finally, when it comes, boom, right? So I can see why Lost Ark was so successful, and obviously Amazon did a great job marketing. I think Aion 2 is that game that's gonna be like, people are not gonna talk about it, people are not gonna like it, but the moment it lands and you let these people go into character creation and run around, I'm telling you, everybody's downloading it. All the gooners is gonna download it. I actually think launch will be at least 800,000 to 1 million.
800,000? What?
I think so.
What? No, that's no way.
It's gonna dip really fast though. It's
Yeah,
not gonna be
300
like
to 400k on launch, and then it will plateau at 50k.
Oh, dude.
After a year.
The game looks too good. The game looks too good, man. There's no way, man. Bro, you want me to share screen right now? Holy shit, man! You want to see my character, bro?
Oh yeah, you.
Nah, that's not enough though. It's Throne and Liberty. Throne
Okay,
and Liberty.
show some
that's
meat.
enough.
I'm playing male character. I
nah.
cannot show good stuff.
Okay, so Lost Ark also had insane animations, I think.
True.
And I think that for me that was a big factor why it looked interesting in the first place. Like the trailers were sick, just combat wise. And I mean, we will probably not see something even close to Lost Ark combat in a long time. But Throne and Liberty on launch had like 336,000 peak.
Bro, that means Lost Ark will. Aion 2 definitely will have more than that.
I think it's
but it lacks the Amazon. It lacks the Amazon.
Oh, that is true.
Advertising. Amazon advertising is best. They have all the algorithm. They have all the all the.
Yeah, that's true.
Weapons on the internet.
They're riding the coattails, obviously, of the Aion franchise and like where that's coming from, but. I would be surprised if it's over Throne Liberty peak. I would be very surprised.
No, it will be over. It will, 300 to 500k. That's my guess.
500. Okay, 500 for sure. I think.
Okay.
800k.
Crazy though. I don't
might
think
be
so.
Big push.
I mean, it could happen. Obviously, maybe I'm underestimating.
I think the Aion is legacy IP. It's well known on the West. It's all the Korean Andes was playing it. Everyone knows it. It's like people at least give it a try. So,
yeah, like download day one, log in for sure. But the number will plummet very fast though. The moment they realize that, oh shit, they.
The moment they realize, oh, I am getting 600k gold per dungeon, and one click is 3 million with 5% chance, or like 10. Oh
And
yes.
this game got a lot of I don't know whether to call it a problem, but there's a lot. Okay. Like when you play other games, right? Like you play World of Warcraft, right? How much damage you do is just based on gear and how you do your rotation, right? You play Final Fantasy 14, how you optimize your burst window, blah blah. Aion 2 is a little bit weird in that sense. Like, I don't know whether this is gonna sound normal to you, Neko. In Aion 2, right? If your ping is bad, you do bad damage. Now, that's normal.
Yeah.
But if your FPS is bad, you do bad damage also. Because your animation
like
is
BDO.
slower.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I feel like people will start to realize that if they don't have a good computer or they don't have a good internet connection, they are just not gonna compete. And because this game, unlike Lost Ark is not a PvP game. Very limited PvP game, right? Very limited PvP, right? This game actually got very prominent active PvP. So once people realize that and then they fall behind like that, I don't know whether they will like oh shit, let me get a better PC to play this game. I don't know, man.
I mean, it's
Because
also
right now. Go ahead.
I think it's hard to like really hype up like a full theme park MMO nowadays. I think people are so jaded of it, of like doing dailies, doing weeklies, having pay to win to it. That's not really about the adventure anymore. It's more about end game. Like I think all of those factors are like every new MMO that comes out is just jading people more. People get more fatigued from all of this, and I feel like every time something new comes out, it's less hype. So I feel like if they go above Throne Liberty peak, which 336k is still a lot, I think. If they go above that, that's pretty crazy, to be honest. But again, as you said, like I think the graphics are a good marketing factor. Where people are just looking at like a hot character, like, oh, I want to make that, and then they just download it and try it. So like the wizard, like that's how he got hooked, obviously.
No, I think
This
no.
game looks so good.
Bro, I'm playing male character, okay?
There's
something wrong with you, man.
That's
but the new skins turn you into chick, so yeah, there is hope.
Oh my god, the skins are so good in this game. I don't know whether Western will get.
There may be some censorship. Some of them are kinda.
Some of these skins are, dude. Some of these skins are just, like it's definitely way over the top.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah.
Yeah, time will tell, I guess, in like 2-3 months.
September, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm quite excited. I'm actually quite excited.
For people that are interested, the Aion will be September. Like, I think the old Aion was also launching September. They were gonna match the date.
But there's nothing going on for 14 though, so I honestly have time. 100% I will try. Like now, I am not. Remember just now when I tell you guys about the money to time per week.
Yeah.
So right now, right, rather than playing my alts 1 week, I now just spend $15 a month, and I buy like maybe 300-400 mil, and I'm chilling. So now instead of playing alts, I will spend the time that I would have played alts. My main is done. Rather than playing my alts on Taiwan, I will then play my NA. My NA will be my alt. So that's my plan.
That's
the
strat.
Strategy. That's my strategy. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I'll play a lot.
I think
hopefully Zeno play again, and no, you don't quit because.
Oh my! Yeah, I want to play with Zeno. Like some of the mechanics, I want to see him like in bubble exploding, or the rolling. There is some fun dungeons. There's some fun
stuff. Yeah.
Ludra 1 was quite alright.
Ludra was good. Yeah.
Ludra was okay. Well, what we're gonna be writing? Oh yeah, you have the best. You are the guy. Because you are doing top tier content in Final Fantasy 14 and you're also doing top tier content in Aion. How would you compare? So let's say ultimates are 10 out of 10 in Aion, in Final Fantasy. How would you rate the top dog rate? So Sanctuary 1, the Ludra, the Fatso, and now is the Worm. How would you compare them to Final Fantasy experience? How would you rate them? 1 to 10.
Okay, like Ultimate is definitely, in my opinion, like you said, I think it's 10 out of 10 content, right? Like, I don't think any other game in these 30 years come even close to make a fight this long and make a fight this good. Make fights this long and make fights this good, right? So let's just say if Ultimate is 10 out of 10, I will say WoW Mythic rate will be like 9.5 out of 10. Then Aion's Sanctuary is like, I'm not trying to meme here, okay? It's like the 6 to 7 out of 10. Like, I don't think Aion 2 Endgame is quite there yet, but I think they are trying. Like Sanctuary 3, right? Sanctuary 3 is actually very difficult, but it's not difficult because it's a difficult fight. It's difficult because one mechanic, they make one mechanic so difficult that your 95% of learning the fight is done within 1 hour, and then you will spend the entire week doing one mechanic because the mechanic is janky, the mechanic is too punishing. It's like, I get that you want to make hard fight, but you can't just make a hard fight hard based on one mechanic. So there's a little bit of inexperience with them designing endgame content, but I can feel that. I mean, if I compare to Aion 1, that they didn't even try PvE,
Yeah.
this time they definitely try a lot more. And I think they are doing a good job. But are they there yet? No. And if I don't use Final Fantasy 14 and I don't use Warcraft, and let's just use Lost Ark, for example. I think Lost Ark Endgame is easily also 8, 9 out of 10. Like the Hell mode, the Legion raid, Belshazzar, the Clown, Vikers, like all these, like, and now they got even more crazy raid, right? Like, I feel like if you look at what Lost Ark did, they are actually making difficult and they are making fun fights. But right now, Aion is like, either the fight is fun or the fight is too difficult. So I think they are still trying to find the balance. But, it's only 3 seasons in. It's only 3 pieces of content. Ludra was great. The Fat Soul, like you say, I think it's okay. But this current Worm one is badly designed. Like, it got so bad to the fact that they realized that it's so difficult because of one mechanic, they changed it to hard mode. They call it hard mode. And people still can't clear that shit. You look at every stream, people just doing that one mechanic. So I think it's just bad design. And they came out to say that in 4.0, they realized that they made a mistake. They will never make a mechanic like this again. They will find new ways to make content more engaging for more players. And as a team, you do it together rather than you hope that an individual do a mechanic correctly. So I think they learned from their mistake, and maybe 4.0 dungeon will be better. Maybe the PvE will improve. But so far, I say Aion 2 PvE content is like a 6, 7 out of 10. Yeah, but I'm not saying that that's bad. Like I said.
But I will give you one more question. I think
how I approach, I think it's fun.
New Transcendence with the Chromede is like spot on in terms of farming and difficulty and farming.
Yeah.
It's fun to do. It's quite fast. Nothing is super hard.
Transcendence is the best content in this game, not Sanctuary actually. Transcendence is the best content, in my opinion, that Aion 2 have at the moment. Every Transcendence was fun. It was worth. It gives the most power. It gives you the most, like, feel like you grind cards. You get the best skill. Yes. But now they also make some improvement to the system, right? Now we guarantee we can get what skill we want. Still RNG on when we upgrade what skill we get. But overall, I think they take the right step. And also they give a lot more cards now. I came back after 2 weeks of can't play, right, because of Ultimate in 14. So now I came back, I'm like, oh my god, they do some very good changes to Transcendence. Yeah, but yeah, Transcendence was very
well. I think the Transcendence, right? It's not like super hard. You like gonna spend 1 day progging it, 1 day if you are 2 days if you are special, 1 day if you are like proper player. And it's you had fun, you did it. Oh, it was cool.
You got difficulty also. You got different difficulty also.
Yeah, you have different difficulty. I think that's like spot on for the farming to learning ratio.
If they do, they actually should also do Sanctuary like that. I mean, now they are starting already, right? This Sanctuary got normal and hard mode. Next time, maybe they will do a Hell mode, Challenge mode, Nightmare mode. We don't know. But I do feel that they should look at how they do Transcendence, how they, casual can do 1, alts can do 2. People who like Wizard never do hard mode dungeon. Wizard just do normal mode dungeon, which it's efficient because now that I play solo, I start to understand why Wizard just do normal mode. Normal mode is just more efficient. Hard mode is fun. It's, to some people maybe you feel that I want to show that my skill and my gear can do hard mode good too. You get a little bit more reward. But normal mode is actually very efficient. So like having all these different difficulties here. Lesser reward, yes. Lesser chance, yes. But overall, you can still get what you want if you're lucky. Or number 2, true PD, right? I do feel that, Sanctuary, maybe they should start doing like that, which they are. Right now, they have normal and now they got hard mode. So hopefully season 4 they're gonna have a lot more PvE content. They will learn a lot more. Hopefully, I mean we are only 3 seasons in. We are only less than 1 year in. But the thing is, in NA though, in global though, you might not have that much time to convince your player. So hopefully global comes out with all these changes. They identify all these problems, they fix it fast, or they implement it fast, and then maybe Western audience will look at it like, yeah, this game is maybe not so bad. Hopefully, yeah.
I mean, you talked about like how it plummeted in Korea as well, like really fast, and that you predict that it will also happen in the West again. Like that also happened in Lost Ark, and I think Lost Ark had like the strongest showing with Argos into Valten, which were like I think the best raids that I've probably ever played in an MMO, especially Valten. And even
Valten
then
so
it just with all of the alls and the pay to win and like the dailies and weeklies, and even then it just crashed down so fast. I think Aion, I don't know if Aion can even compete with that early timeline. And then like maybe it's hard to predict, obviously, but I think it will have a rough time in the West if they don't have major changes, of course.
Yeah.
The
Western audience is hard to be convinced that a Korean MMO can ever be good. Lost Ark did change that a little bit though, so dude, Lost Ark was so fun, man. Like you say, Argos, Valten was so fucking good. Like so many people were at that point, so many people were still playing. I like you say, I don't know whether like can Ludra, can the Transcendence raid dungeon really make people get locked in like that? I mean, I don't know. Valten was good, and then Vigus was good. After the clown, it started to go down for though. Yeah. After the clown comes out, hell mode comes out, that's where it started going down for. Sadly.
Yeah.
I would say Aion have the Aion had White Iron Downfall. It's season 3, nothing to do because you have all the gear already, because it's from season 1. Is the top gear in season 1
same gear
was it was the best in season 3. So 200 days later, you're still rocking the same stuff. So people just quit other game. Plus, Koreans had their like WoW classic moment. Lineage 1 classic was released in Taiwan and Korea. And all the boomers that love the game flocked into it. So it's competing with the same core audience that play Aion also play Lineage. So it also suck a lot of juices from Aion. So you have to take in consideration too. It's not like because the game is shit and now it's complete. The Throne and Liberty was like top 3 first week, and it was top 50 like next month. Aion was standing strong. Top 5.
Throne and Liberty really dropped so much.
Yeah, Throne and Liberty was like
almost instantly too.
It was like top 5, top 6, top 5, and then
it was top 5,
2 months later,
1 day, and then
out of the list, completely gone. I was like, oh yeah, they may not even release it on the West. So Aion to hold strong, and then we had weak season plus the classic release for Lineage, and it's like pile up on each other, and it was complete. It dropped the game to like top 10. Let me see how it is right now. Game at the moment is 11.
And
11
now,
above Lost Ark, below Maple Story.
We are really in a very dark time in MMO, man. Like
true.
I mean, don't get me wrong, man. Despite New World, right, being the product it is, I do think that it gave people something to like at least. It's not a bad game, and it looks good. It's not like garbage, like it's not as good as 40. It's not as good as WoW. It's not as good as Lost Ark, sure. But it gave people something to like get distracted, like they can enjoy the game. And then Ashes of Creation. Now, Ashes of Creation, sadly, when you look at it, it was just never meant to be. Like, bro, it was in development hell. It doesn't look good. Like, if you want to play Ashes, you might as well play New World, right? And then, surprise, surprise, boom, kaboom. So now we are like, fuck, man, we are back to WoW and 14 again. So having Aion on the side is kind of exciting. And September is a good time to fill in the gap before, say, Midnight Season 2, before, say, Final Fantasy 14 8.0, right? So hopefully Aion can fill that gap a little. But I don't know whether you guys talk about this early in the show. Guild Wars 3 though.
Yeah,
That
Guild
one
Wars
I'm
3.
kind of
Okay, we're
excited.
returning to Guild Wars 3 because we don't
you
get
haven't-
it
you
why
haven't
the
talked
game
about
is
it,
so
no?
popular. We don't get it. We are not like really enthusiasts. The game puts me
Wait,
into
did-
bed.
did
What's
you
your
play
Guild
Guild
Wars
Wars
3
1?
take?
Did you play Guild Wars 1?
I played 2 and only 2 a bit.
I played
Okay,
a little bit of
okay,
Guild Wars
okay.
1.
Guild Wars 1 was in the golden era of MMO,
Mm-hmm.
you know. There's too many things to choose already. You got Lineage, you got Guild Wars, you got EverQuest, you got everything. You got Star Wars, the Old Republic, you got Final Fantasy 11, you got Warcraft. Too many.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a good game. Despite so much competition, Guild Wars 1 was a good game. That's why it became popular. Like, you know, it's one of those titles, like, you know, you go to Lineage 2. Why? Because Lineage 1 was, you know, despite the competition, Lineage 1 was, you know, to what people feel is a good game. So Guild Wars 2 kind of carry over the momentum because, you know, the title was good, the company is good, they make good games, and it's like a sandbox MMO. It's like a very open world exploration MMO, not like hardcore raiding and stuff. They do have it, but people don't do it. But I played it. I also didn't really give a fuck. But again, right now we play MMO, we got so much time, right? So I went to try out Guild Wars 2. It surprisingly turned out to be, like, I can see that there's the audience for that. Sandbox MMO, you play for fun. The glamour is good and it's free to play, right? I mean, you buy the expansion, but otherwise it's free to play. So people has been wondering, okay, Guild Wars 2 has also been around for 10 years. If it's stagnant already, it's time for ArenaNet to make a new one. So again, now that, okay, look, if you want a company to come up with an MMO, which company would you guys bet on? I mean, NCSoft, right? They make good Korean MMO. NCSoft, Square Enix, Blizzard. Now you got ArenaNet coming in and Riot, right? Now the Riot
Well,
MMO,
ArenaNet
God
is
knows
part of
whether-
NCSoft. It's owned by NCSoft.
Yes,
Completely.
also,
And
yes.
when they said they're gonna have, it's like, you know, psyop, so people from the West will not run hearing NCSoft. But they are completely owned by ArenaNet. ArenaNet is completely owned, and even if they're like, there is like corpo talks, they say, oh yeah, overseas, you know, ArenaNet, we have to like lay off 100 people next year. We don't make money, you know. So my question is, I'm keep hearing Guild Wars 2 so bad, so good, so many people play it, like so hype, so good MMO, and I don't see it in. I don't see it in numbers. I don't see it in like engagement on YouTube. It's like, is the hype real, Arthas, or is just artificial loud minority? Is this really have like million of players?
It's okay, maybe not million. I mean, like right now, if you talk about numbers, right? I think WoW retail, but okay, overall WoW, maybe they got 3 to 4 million, right?
Okay.
Final Fantasy 14 right now, maybe 500,000, right? I obviously don't think Guild Wars have that much number, but it is a good game. It is a good game. Like, it plays well, it's responsive, it's fun to play. I did some of the dungeon, I did some of the raid. I think it's all right. I can see why people still stick around, but I also don't see why people still stick around because I mean, I got more stuff to do in Aion 2, right? I got more stuff to do in 14 in WoW, right? But it is a good game. Like, it's a good IP, it's a good company. So, like, if you are a fan of a Guild War, having a Guild Wars 3, I think, excites the fan base. And also, as an MMORPG player, we got nothing now. So, having Guild Wars 3, I think, is a nice addition. Like Aion 2. Having Aion 2 in September, I think, is a nice addition to the genre. Yeah.
The question is it an MMO? Because that's what I'm questioning right now. And it's also...
Did they say it's not?
Well, no, they say it is an MMO, obviously. And they had like a lot of little posts and announcements and kind of dodged a lot of stuff because obviously the trailer looked strange. It didn't even look like Guild Wars at first, and most people didn't even know until they said, oh, this is Guild Wars. And then they had like this entire talk about like, this is console game now. And they had that whole video. Yeah, it's console and PC crossplay. And they also they really want to emphasize, and they had like a little video talk about it, that the jump from Guild Wars 1 to Guild Wars 2 was, they kind of regretted that because they're such different games. As you said, like Guild Wars 1 is not even really an MMO. And Guild Wars 2 jumped into the shared world, big open world, like a lot of people on your screen, raids, open world events, world v world stuff. And now they're like saying the same thing. They're kind of shifting it the same way they shifted it from Guild Wars 1 to Guild Wars 2, and they want to maintain all 3 games separately with separate audiences. Meaning, or implying, that Guild Wars 3 is not really opting into the same space as Guild Wars 2 is, and retracting a little bit more, less of big open world zergs and more controlled, smaller co-op groups and that kind of stuff. That's what I'm worried about, and that's everything is leading towards that right now. Like all of the things they say, and also the hirings. There was a little bit of like detective work done. That some of the game designers, the combat designers, are more leaning towards like console combat rather than PC combat, and I'm not gonna hold my breath, is what I'm gonna say. Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's not gonna take over WoW and 14. Let's be honest, right? But whatever it is, just like Aion 2, is something that, like I said, I'm as an MMO player, I'm just happy that there's one more to look forward to. Because right now we got nothing.
Yes.
Right now we really got nothing. So for me, it's just like, yes, another MMO for us to look forward to. Is it gonna be good? Will we actually play it as much? That one will depend on, after everything comes out, what we get. Yeah.
We have question from chat. We have to answer it, so I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Riot MMO will save us. Riot MMO will be the best.
So.
Riot MMO.
I hope so.
All right,
it's the
so
only
I
one
will
that
give
has a
my
chance.
take fast. Okay,
It's just it's not gonna be a
I
short.
think that the target audience shifted. All right, this is no longer what you're gonna consider an MMO. All those new products are more towards casual 2 hour per day play. There is gonna be no more grind, no more like complex 15 different skill trees and 60 classes. Back in old MMOs, you enter, you have like 40 classes to choose from. Nothing is balanced. 15 like skill trees. No one understands what's happening. Now everything is homogenized. Everything is like, really easy to understand. And I don't think the Riot MMO will save us. It's gonna be towards like league players with 4 buttons, 4 skills on this.
I think there's a good chance, but also Riot is the only one that has the resources, the reach, and the already predetermined universe. No one has this.
Oh, true.
They have every puzzle piece in place to make the next WoW, technically speaking. And the only reference point I have, and that might be completely misleading for me too, because it might be, he might not even work on it properly, but the CEO played in the OnlyFans Classic Hardcore event last year. And I also did. And he was actually kind of decent at it. Like, he got to max level. He was fast at leveling. Like, he understood the game pretty well. And Vanilla WoW is obviously kind of a move towards theme park already with how the end game works. But I think it's a good sign, at least, that he understands old school MMOs. Now, that doesn't mean anything, obviously. Maybe they're making market research and they're like, no, we need
Steven
to
also understands hardcore MMOs.
Nah, that guy didn't understand shit. That guy was fucking paid to winning in Arcade, and they had no clue about anything. He was just good at talking.
There's gonna be a new.
Oh, new Arcade next year! Let's go. You know about it?
That could be. Maybe,
there is like there's gonna be like Arcade, like the Crimson Desert version. Like the single player kinda co-op experience. It's gonna be Arcade Chronicles, and after Arcade Chronicles, there is gonna be proper Arcade 2. Woo!
Yeah.
This is gonna be green.
Fun.
This is gonna be green. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I agree. Riot MMO is the only MMO that. Again, I don't think they're gonna queue. I don't think anything can queue WoW and 14 at this point.
No.
But coexist. I think Riot MMO will be the one with the best shot to maybe break into the dynamic duo and exist, and we have another game to play, another community. I mean, I hope so, right? Because bro, at that point, WoW and 40 will be like what, 20 and 30 years old. We need a new
I
one.
think WoW is
Bro,
already 30 years old.
we can't- we-
22.
No, 22.
22.
22,
Yeah.
yeah,
yeah,
sorry.
bro, we can't be going into. We can't be growing up. Our children grow up. And
Yeah,
they
our
play WoW and
children,
40.
yeah, and, you know, or
That
they're gonna
cannot
soon
happen.
have
We need
children.
something.
If you have kid when you have WoW, when WoW started, you have a kid, then the kid now can have a kid. So your
Yeah.
you know, your grandkids are still playing WoW. Yeah.
Please no.
No.
Yeah, please no. We need something.
Yeah, I don't know what. Okay, I have a question for you. Let me just the timestamp. What is like MMO for you? Because you ask 6 or 7 people, and everyone gonna have different answer. You know, for me, MMO is like you have this huge hill, and you climb on it. Oh, new gear. Oh, figure out the skills. Oh, ancient that, ancient this. Practice your rotation. It's like the journey. The journey is the most important for me. You know, with your friends, all right, help me, I'm dying. All right, we're climbing for months and we're climbing. And then on the peak of this mountain, you meet other crazy people like you, and you're like, who is the biggest dick in the town? And you fucking fight with them for the glory. And then you win, and all people quit the game, and the game dies. Yeah, that's my like MMO MMO expectation. But the people don't want that anymore. They want to just like log in, get matching with random people, do the dungeon, have fun. Oh, I killed the dungeon, and that's it. So I don't think we ever gonna have MMO like that with that kind of the system. We never gonna get it again. Even it's gonna be the Riot, because the audience change. Audience do not want to climb the mountain and figure out 7,000 different like skills and all the enchants and all the like gear, this combo with this one, this trinket do like 5 poison damage, and if you combine it with the thunder, it's gonna do stun longer. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You know
This
why?
this is what is making me hype. And all of these MMO not make me hype because they're like, you know, homogenized, streamlined, like, you know, you don't climb mountain anymore. You just ride through the highway, and there is like some signs, 70 hour, you go now 70 hour. Everyone goes 70 miles per hour, you know what I mean. I hope you get it. So what is MMO for you guys? Neko, because we just like, he didn't say shit for like
you know why
50 minutes.
people
Let
are like
him
that
say.
though?
Yeah.
Because why people want to have the easy route, and they want to have a game that's very easy to digest and very easy to get into and very easy to get max level, whatever the fuck. They want that because they don't even like the games. That's my take. I think people don't like the games enough to like enjoy the friction of them, enjoy the depth of them and the complexity of them. So they just want to have the dopamine hits. They're like, oh, new game, woo! And then they just get max level, they get rewards, they get battle pass, and they get this and that, and then they just get the dopamine hits, and after 2 weeks they all leave again because they didn't like the game in the first place. That's why I think it's not the audience changing so much, it's the game's not being good enough.
That's actually a very fresh, unique take I heard. Like, people do that because people don't like the game. That's actually very, actually I never thought about it. I mean, you might be right. Like, they don't like the game enough to want to put in the time, you know? That's actually quite a good assessment. Yeah, I just think that players. Okay. People don't know about spending time anymore. Like, okay, the reality is, right? Playing video game is a fucking waste of time. Let's be honest. Be honest, right? I think a normal human being would find 10,000 other reasons to spend the time than playing video game, right? That's why, you know, some people is like, they don't play video games. Some people is like, you know, they hate people who play video game. I just think that at the end of the day, playing video game is a waste of time. But the thing is, just like anything else in life where you find leisure, right? We don't mind spending the time or waste the time to play an MMO because of the journey, right? Why would you want to spend 10 hours to grind for this piece of gear? I play another game, I can get this gear by spending just 10 minutes. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, okay, but what is the fun in that? So like that is just what I think. I think when you play an MMO, for me, I want to spend time, I want to put in effort. Like if I were to play football, if I were to play sports, I want to spend time on the pitch to practice to get better. I don't want to just be like, oh, pick up something and then immediately can play the sport and then, oh, bye, yay, hey, I go home, your mom asks you, oh, did you have fun today? Oh yeah, mom, I managed to play this sport. I mean, I might not be good at it, but it was so easy to pick up. So I guess this is what I want to do, right? But for some of us, we enjoy that journey. Oh shit, we learn a new skill. Like
and the top of the journey, you meet people that things like you, and you are on Discord or back then in TeamSpeak, and oh, did you see if you combine this with that, and like you nerding out with your friends, and you like changing the strats and the tech, and now it's like just go to internet, watch the guide from the guy. He go press. This is the rotation now. Everyone uses the same rotation. It's just like the hype is gone.
Some people actually didn't want to do that also, like some people really want to experience like blind prop or pure discovery. That's why MMORPG launch always have this many people, because to a lot of people, this discovery is the fun part. Now, why do people all just follow guide and stuff? Okay, to be honest though, we content creators have to be blamed.
Yes.
Sure. Meta gaming is killing gaming. It's not just MMORPG. It's every single game. Call of Duty haven't even released. Someone play a beta and someone make a video that tell you, oh, this is the gun you need to level. This gun gotta, you know what I mean? Meta gaming is killing gaming, right? So it's like, and because of the cloud, because of the views, because of the money you can make. So
incentive,
so if the information that's out there, and if players can get the information to then cut down the number of time, reduce the friction for them to progress what they can, they obviously I mean, I will do it, right? So the journey sadly is being taken away also by people who already know, or people who discover faster. So I do feel like these people eventually will feel that why bother discovering something that's already been discovered? Why waste time figure out something that
it's already been figured out?
So
that's why I was so hyped also about Aion, because there is no information on the internet, because it's all in Chinese. No one knows anything. You have to figure out. Oh, the best one is the cape. You have to upgrade cape fears. This is the best item. Let's go.
Reason. You notice even in Aion 1 Classic, when Aion 1 Classic came out, you will go to the internet and you can't find shit.
Yes.
It's actually quite incredible that somehow Aion 1 didn't have all this wiki, well-written guide. You go to YouTube, you can't find anything,
Yeah, you have to figure it out yourself, or you have to talk with the people that have ancient knowledge and figure out,
I'm pretty sure Aion 2, right? You have Korean guide. Now, I think our society also like fast forward a lot. Nowadays, Japanese speak English, Korean speaks English. They are content creator. They have to AI auto-translate, blah, blah, blah. I think Aion 2 is also going to come up with, the moment it releases, there's going to be 10,000 Korean guides, yada, yada. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
That's also a huge part that takes the excitement from the gaming. All the meta, everything is set up, and you have all of those armors. Like, game have like 70 different armors, and you use 2 because they were the best. Don't touch them.
I mean, is there
no flexibility anymore, no creativity anymore?
Yeah, but I also always, I mean, obviously you said that already. Like, it's already out in Taiwan, out in China, it's out in Korea before, and then there's a beta, and then Is there a way nowadays? First of all, I think the games need to be bigger. That's also something I feel like if you played like 2004 WoW or like Aion 1 or something, like those games were, for the time and how much time like the average person spent on video games, like those games were fucking huge.
Yeah.
And obviously, like it's hard to develop such a massive game to accommodate like a modern audience that plays 10 hours a day or more. Like, but if a really big new MMO comes out like Riot or something, you need mega resources or something like what GTA 6 is doing, right?
Oh, I have
trying
to.
make,
We're
like,
gonna.
instant game.
Yeah, that's gonna be topics.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
and maybe that's what the next MMO needs, like a GTA 6. Like we will spend $3 billion on this, and we'll make a world so big that you won't even be able to explore it in a year, you know. But I don't know if that's ever gonna happen. That's obviously utopian.
Yeah.
That's
I
sort of
think,
wishful
yeah,
thinking.
like, but I have hope because like games like Patch of Exile 2 exist. And Patch of Exile, you have so much. The items are so complex. There is so much layers of like how stats interact to each other, how they're like stack, how this go with that. So even if you're gonna do the guide, someone that didn't play the game will not understand it because it's like 70 page spreadsheet, and you have to actually play the game and actually see it and understand how the mechanics like coordinate with each other. How they like you convert HP into mana and then mana into shield. You know, you have this insane tree. So even if you're gonna do like a guide, average player, there is still like the journey to discover it, because no one can get
approach,
all of
at
it
least, yeah.
or understand all of it. There is always something new to discover. So I think the Patch of Exile achieve that kind of mystery. There is still mystery in the game. It's like 3 months from now, someone will discover new things on and on, because the game is so complex. The itemization, the conversion, and the skill tree is so huge that you cannot comprehend it in one guide. Yeah, so maybe.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, but in PoEs, the difference is that PoE 2 combat or Path of Exile or ARPG in general is more mathematical, right? Like it's not really about the combat and the interactions and your class, and like it's a lot about how can you min-max the different stat sticks that you have together and multiply them into like, oh, now you only have to press one button and your entire screen
that's the
explodes.
problem. One button gaming, and in the end, the entire 7,000 skills together, 20 different heroic items. You finally put them together to press one button, and screen explodes. Your computer crashes, and you won.
Like, ARPG is all. I mean, even in Diablo 1, it's been like that. Like ARPG games has always been. That is the fun part of ARPG, because it's about the setup.
Yeah.
It's not about how you go out and you string this together, you do your rotation. It's about before you enter the battle, you set up nicely already so that when you enter the battle, boom.
Yeah.
And then when you do that, you're like, yes, my setup is correct.
This is it.
My math is right. My gear is right. That's what ARPG is about, you know? Yeah. That's why, like, gameplay, you don't really look too much. When you play ARPG, you don't really look at how people play the gameplay. It's just, this is what you need. This is what you hope to get. This is what you grind for. And when you get it, kaboom.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. That's ARPG.
Aion is kind of like that too. When you finally get all those smites, you get all of those statistics, all of those cards, all of those smites, all of those dungeons, those skills, that skills. When you finally roll it all together, if it falls into pieces and everything is exploding now.
Yeah. That's why I kind of like Aion 2 at the moment, because of that. Like, I don't have to, when you play WoW, you need to install add-on just so that you can track your cooldown and your rotation, your procs. And then when you play Final Fantasy 14, it's a strict rotation that you have to follow. In Aion, it's like, okay, now that I got these cards, I got these skills, now I set this up like that, I make my macro. Bro, the macro alone.
Yeah, the macro have to match your ping. That's the match your
mystery,
ping, match your
FPS.
It depends on your
so
FPS.
You have to,
you build macro.
But the moment you figure it out and you go dungeon, you're like, yes, it works. That's the fun part, you know. So different game have different type of, you know, gameplay that captures you. So, yeah.
So let me check. Do you guys want to say something? We want to discuss? Because Artas, you were talking about all of those shitty mini MMOs. You were not here, and we were talking about like Scars of Honor, Forever, Farver, Dracantos. Then it was like Ambers of Uncrown. What else is
Man,
there?
you guys play way more game than me. I only
Spirit
play
Whale. Yeah,
like...
you don't
didn't-
go
you
through
didn't
the
miss
sours.
anything.
You just play the big dogs. You don't try all of those.
Yeah.
It's not
I don't have
much.
time, man. I don't have time. Like,
Yeah.
2 to 3, 2. I think I tried 3. It eats me. I used to play Final Fantasy 14,
Yeah.
Aion 1 Classic, and World of Warcraft at the same time. I don't have time. I just don't have time. I don't have even time to stream. Because some of these games I play chill for fun offline.
Yeah.
Like Aion 2 is my
Some are
chill
just
game.
not stream content. You have to like kill one monster 7,000 times. This is not content for a stream. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. So like, you know, right now I'm just chilling, playing the... I wouldn't say big dogs. It's just more like my comfort food, you know?
Yeah. Oh.
But I'm looking for more. I'm always looking for more. Yeah. Like, and this, like I said earlier, this year don't really have much. Aion 2 is the only one, but we are already playing it. So it's more like seeing how the Western or play with the Western audience, play with your NA friends. Yeah, that's the only thing that I look forward. And then obviously the expansion for Final Fantasy 14. Yeah, but for me, simple man playing simple game right now, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a better way to do it. Like these small games, their reason they're small, you know. And then they will stay small, and it's really not much hope. Like a lot of them feel like they don't even get like the basics right, you know. Like the tab targeting, just simple tab targeting. Modern MMOs are struggling. Obviously, they're often indie games, right? So. But still, it feels like they don't even get that right. So it's
Oh yeah,
there's
we
not
have
really
the
a big
Gloria
point.
Victis now. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
like,
I don't
man,
know.
oh my god.
Yeah. So you didn't miss much.
You didn't miss much. Yeah, we went through the sewers already, and the only one that got me like moderately hyped was Spirit Whale. It felt like Ragnarok.
Oh,
It was
man,
made by
Ragnarok
one
was so
dude.
good, though.
It had like 77. I said, okay, I'm playing wizard, and there is like 60 different staffs with 200 statistic each. Okay, that's game for me. That's kind of that's kind of thing. That's kind of thing. Good. So
Isn't there a new one that just Lineage? What Lineage W?
no, Lineage is
Did you guys-
dead.
No, they released a new one.
Lineage,
like mobile,
Lineage
right?
Classic. They re-released Lineage old one, 97 one.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
only
see, I
a
see.
popular in Korea or only released
Oh,
in
it's
Korea.
big one. It's like they're
Oh.
pumping it now. They
Mm.
you enter it's like 97 again, and it's subscription only, no cash shop, and it's
see, I
huge
see.
in
Okay.
Korea right now, and it sucks the players from Aion.
Mm.
So before I'm gonna enter my last topic, let's maybe answer the questions from the chats. We're gonna have probably some, because the topic I'm gonna trigger a lot of people.
Uh-oh. I think I've seen your video.
We're gonna trigger a lot of people, so let's get question first because everyone explodes.
Hmm. What is it?
Someone already talked about it in chat about your next topic, so I think you can.
I don't. What was the annoying me was this line of sight in Aion 2. Yeah. Do you get there is like some mod for Aion 2 to see more? Because I also got this issue, like the range
no
of
idea.
the rendering range on the in the Aion
Yeah.
2. People asking if if this is fixed.
The thing is, there are some client-side config perimeter you can change to like see more. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you can change like an engine file, and then you can see like more things. Your map will show more things, and in game you can see further. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
So they artificially restricted it.
Yeah.
So people with
I think they
BDLS,
restrict it.
yeah, for people with a shittier PC will have like chance to, because you fierce at the moment is like PvP is kind of like you see someone first, you stun lock him, and that's it.
Yeah.
Let's say if you have any more questions. Those Atlas really believe Aion will have 800k at launch in the West, or was he rage baiting?
I think it can be 500 to 800k. I think launch. I think. But I hope. Yeah, copium. Yeah.
Copium.
Not rage baiting. Coping. Yeah. Not rage baiting. Coping.
The question for me: do you really believe that Aion 2 is the best MMO at the moment? I will say from the technical angle, like how the animations are done, how the transmog is done, how your character creation is done, how the game is put together, you know, how it even works. Even if your PC is not really like the top tier dog, the basic of like how you play under Unreal 5 games like Wukong or other, and you like 20 frames per second city. Okay, you start Aion, you set it like to mid high, turn up the settings, and the game works all right. It don't like, you know, it don't like have like chokes to like 2 frames per second. So from the technical, the music is also decent. Button pressing feels good. So from the technical angle, when I look at the game, I think it's like the best on the market. From the technical, how it's
a good
made,
game to play. Yeah.
how it's
fun.
made.
It's fun to play. Yeah.
But how the content itself, you know, that's the debate for other discussion. How many subs and battle passes are currently in Aion? 2 battle passes that are like 2 months old, plus 1 subscription.
Yeah, they haven't added in battle pass for a while already. Yeah, I think they realized that they put in way too much now. I mean, even the battle passes now, right? Honestly, they can just use in-game money to buy, and honestly, they are not even like very important that you must get right now. Like I haven't buy battle pass for like at least half a year already. Not needed. Yeah. But also, they shouldn't even need to put it there if it's not like needed, you know.
Huh?
Hey, wizard.
Yeah, time to
Don't
anger people.
rage bait everyone now.
Rage bait now. Oh, yeah, because we soon have to end. Yeah, true. So, basically, AI time. So people may get AI and future of MMO. So, yeah. Let's there is any more question from Hive Point, blah blah blah, and 1 subs. So how is stand line now? So I have kinda developer background, you know. I was attending to school with like graphic and, you know, 3D modeling. Well, I didn't end well. I quit and moved the country, but but I was also involved in some projects, and until now the AI was kind of gimmicky, you know. It was not really a substance. It was just kind of whatever. Yes, it was more of the marketing stunt than the real substance. But like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, they release a model. It is already banned by US government, but they said it's too dangerous for the public to have, so they banned it. But it did like wow impression. So it had all the basic functionality of World of Warcraft, like party, loot, crafting. It did its own engine. It did its own graphic in a day. So the guy type in, and it make it in a day. It looks ass, but all the basic systems, all the basic functionality of the game was there. Like boss. There was, of course, no raids, but you know, you target the monster, you cast the fireball, monster die, you get a loot. So, as we stand right now, if you get like a team of 20 people, you could recreate the World of Warcraft Classic in half year. That's how we stand right now.
I think
6 months.
The question is that already the limit though?
No,
Because
it's
a
not the
lot of
limit
these
yet.
A-
We are
No,
still
I mean,
gonna.
like,
It's gonna get better.
no, I mean, like,
What is the like barrier right now? If you want to have, let's say, I will paint a stick figure with tits. All right, I will take stick figure with tits in paint, and I'm gonna send it to some guy that makes graphic and animation, and say, make me character like that, make me like really hot bitch, and she have like skills, and she have like good animations for a combat. This is still like $50K to $100K to get you one character done properly in animation and in the. So this is that's what stops you right now from making like AAA game, the animation and the graphic and how it flows together. Yes, but from the coding side, from the programming side, I am already like completing team, and we may get making a game, basically.
But I mean the limit as in like the context window that AIs use, because obviously an MMO is a big game.
Yeah.
And how do you maintain coherence of your game?
Actually, it maintain coherence. Like it make
like over like
20
6 months
systems
of AI use. There's
No, you
way
make the
can do
game,
that
you
on a-
deploy it, and then you add new modules to
I
that.
think that will just look like you're on the flea market. You know, you have like the AI made this, and then the AI made the combat, the other AI made the costumes, the other AI made the bosses, and everything looks weird because it's, you know.
Yeah, you have
there's
to
no
have
context for
coherent
the AI.
vision. That's why you need
Yeah,
still
the-
people, like 10 to 20 people with idea
Mm.
what you want to do, and then tools are there. That's I
But
want
do you
to like
think
imagine.
do you think it's going to be possible like now to the next few years to make something proper with that?
Yeah, the progress was insane. The progress I
I'm
saw
not
the
sure yet.
last project, you can try it. It's called like Cloud of Warcraft or something. Cloud of
No,
Craft.
I've seen the video, but
Yeah.
like I still don't, I feel like that's
The basic
if you make-
systems, we use animations and the modeling.
yeah.
Animations and the modeling and like optimization of like the graphics. That's what's blocking you from making game now.
But you said he made it in one day.
Yeah, one day. Yes.
So what if he adds 3 more days and the AI doesn't understand it anymore because the context from the beginning is gone?
No,
You know,
but it's
that's
heavy.
what I
It
mean.
sees the code. It goes through the code and you add new shit on top of it.
I feel like it looks way too limited. I'm not an expert, obviously, but we'll see, I guess.
Yeah. So there are gonna be more. We may go into indie development. If you want, I got like enlightenment from the heavens. If I want to game that is gonna be good to play for me, I have to do it myself. I even went to Belarus to discuss with the guy because there is cheap shithole when you can get people in basement to code for you, but they're really like too greedy, They're me thinking, never mind. I'm not gonna trade the secrets, but I think if we want to get like games that we will enjoy, I think the audience is shifted. The people are not looking for what we look back then, and if we want to bring it back and show our grandkids how it was, time to step up. And it's gonna be 10 to 20 people team, and you can do pretty decent game on the level of. Did you play Scars of Honor? No. Did you? No one of you played?
I
That's
watched
good
it
comparison.
because
There is like 100 people doing Scars of Honor now in like Romania. I think they're cooking it right now, and you could do this game if you had like the assets, the animation. You could redo this game in like 6 months.
yeah, but do you want to?
Yeah, I'm just
redo that
telling
game?
what is possible right now.
Yeah, but
It's stopped being a meme. It stopped being a joke. It's actually shaping to be real deal. And if with your power of a content creator, because all of those developers are looking now for content creators, because there are going to be so much games, there's going to be so much shit that they are looking for content creators to promote their projects.
I believe it when I see it. That's all I'm gonna say.
So there are gonna be small teams, 10, 20 people that can make decent games, but the market gonna be so flooded. There's gonna be so much shit. There's gonna be so much scams, so much scams, so much shit that people will be needed like us that go through all of those sewers and say, "Oh, this is good, this is bad." So now I'm just telling you guys, if now is the time that you can jump into some team and make something that's gonna be your legacy, okay? We're gonna soon die, guys. I'm telling you. 20, 30 years. We're gonna go into, we're gonna lay down. And I think it's time for us to think, let's leave some legacy. Because all of those ancient stories about MMOs and, no people don't even do it. They don't experience it. So I would like to, for my grandkids to experience what I did, like 2010 internet, 2008 internet with the boys on TeamSpeak, zero fucking censorship on the internet. You could type everything on chat, complete chaos. If someone was crying on chat, you just said, "Shut the fuck up, get the fuck out from my party." No bans, complete chaos. I love those times. If you were shit, you were like, "Get the fuck out, you noob, zero damage. Don't talk to me, ban that guy." You could be like the biggest bitch. Everyone was like, now it's like fake. Oh, now you have to, "Oh, please don't hurt me. Oh, no, you cannot oh, no, this guy told me to eat the food from on the right. I feel offended." There was like Final Fantasy drama about that the guy suggested the other guy that, "Hey, this is the right and you should eat like the cooking, like the buff." And he was like, "How dare you to say that to me, to eat the like the..." You remember that one, Artas, yeah? I think there was drama about that, bro. What world we living? Yeah. So I put this topic on the menu to guys encourage you, because there gonna be some shady guys from India typing to your Discord and saying, "Bro, you're doing the best game now, and we need you to spread the news."
That's already happening. Yeah.
Already happening. Yeah.
It's already a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. So a year from now, 6 months to a year from now, it really gonna be the real deal, I believe. You really be able to, if you're gonna get people, you just have to have a vision and, the Riot, what you said about the Riot games. They have the universe. They have the universe, they have the characters done. This is what they're lacking. And you may be the next Steven Sharif, but successful one this time. Good.
Yeah, we'll see.
That was it from me.
Yeah.
You guys want to add something?
I mean, at the end of the day, AI is always gonna just get better, right?
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter whether you like. I don't like it. I don't like it. Obviously, all the stuff AI is going on. Everybody say about it. I mean, I don't like the way it's going. But the thing is, it doesn't matter whether I like it or you like it. It's coming.
Yeah.
Right. And at the end of the day, if it's a tool that we can use to make things better
or make things shittier.
Yeah, exactly. It's up to us to train it, use it for what purpose we are using it for, right? In this case, if we are talking about gaming, if the developer can integrate AI to make their work better, faster, then I don't think it's something that we can eliminate and say, "Nah, fuck that, don't use it," right? Because at the end of the day, if they can make better games, they can make faster games, and they can spend the time to do more things. Okay, for example, right? Let's just say if we talk about Aion 2, right? Let's just say if this developer were to spend 10 hours to code this targeting system, which is already out there, or you can train the AI to do it. Now the AI can do it as good as you or better. You can then use the time to create content. Now, that is if that is the case. Now, if the developer is like, I got AI, I don't need to do any work, I just train the AI to do it for me, I just sit down here and play the game and I don't do extra work, then fuck that, right? I think that's misusing AI, right? So I think it's depending on the developer that use it. I think good developers can use it to make good games. I think bad developers, like you said, will just make shittier games with it anyway. And
there's going to be a lot of scams and a lot of Kickstarter. This is going to explode.
It depends on. I think it depends on the. At the end of the day, the tools is good or not depend on the person who use it, right?
I agree, yeah.
But I do think that we should. I do think that now a lot of companies are coming out to disclose that they are using it because they have to.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because if their competition is doing it and their competition is putting game faster, better, not because AI made it better, but because they are better developers, they make better content, they make more content because of the help of these two. They have to disclose to the consumer because you are the one paying for the product.
Yeah.
Right? Even if it's a little bit like Aion 2, right? Aion 2, they put it on Steam. They say that, we also use AI to do some art. Like
yeah, there is. The cards are made by AI, by the way.
And people don't understand what that means, right? People just say, oh my God, this game is made by AI. No, it's just that there's a system in the game that is the cards. The card art don't really matter. It's just about the stats.
Picture were made by AI. Yeah.
They just put the picture made by AI. It's just a picture. It doesn't really matter. Now, does this mean that somebody lose a job over it? Maybe an intern could have been employed by NCSoft to do that, right? So yes, I understand that some of these things might make people question like, your developer is so lazy that you don't even want to make a simple art for a card. I get it. But they have to disclose. If they have to use it, they have to disclose because you are the one buying it. You are the one supporting the game. You are the one playing the game. Otherwise, they have to disclose it. And I do think that you're going to start seeing more and more company disclosing it because competition is tight. Technology is getting faster. There's only so much a human can do. We need help. That's why we train AI. They train AI to help them. So at the end of the day, it's about how they use it and the product that we eventually see. Are we going to see a product fully made by just AI and it's a slop? Or are we going to see a product that is like made by an artist, but AI making it better? So I think that's where the difference comes in.
Exactly.
So,
and any advancement of technology will always end up like cutting some jobs and then some others get made again. Or like, as you said, like a really good artist or a really good developer now has even more tools that he can use.
Yeah.
And a bad developer, that doesn't matter because he will make shit anyways. So
exactly.
So in that way, yeah, I completely agree. Yep.
Good. So because Neko, is your timing coming soon?
Yeah.
So we have first shout out to our guest Artas. Thank you very much for joining us.
Sorry for being late. I'm sorry.
At least it made it.
Well, happens.
Yeah, I got a timing wrong. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out for our guest for Final Fantasy 14. You see, he how you call it? Psyop us into playing the game in January, bro. I didn't expect that to come. We got Psyop to try the game, so he won. Final Fantasy 14. Thank you very much for our guest to come. Thank you, Mr. Neko, my sub host.
Hey, it was fun. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you very much for joining us.
Yeah.
And yet, guys, for me, that's over. We may soon. Do you guys do the stream today more or no?
I'm not.
Tomorrow.
I'm gonna play the painting game, like the hype one that you paint yourself.
Ah, yeah, I know what you mean.
There is like the game that you paint yourself and you hide, and they look for you later. That's the new hyped game that everyone play. I will give it a try.
It's a co-op game, yeah.
Yeah, Mecha Chameleon. Yeah. It's like
I wanna see it.
you go into room and you have to paint yourself with the paint, and then people join and they have to find you and shoot you. It's quite fun, apparently. Good. So thank you very much for having us. I hope you guys enjoy it.
Thank you.
Give the follow to our guest and give also follow to Neko, my co-host, and thank you very much for watching. See you soon, very soon.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Bye.